Also, why did you dress up on our second date show when I very clearly gave up? Where my Seattle Kraken. Also, why did you dress up?
It didn't take long, did it?
No, I had a day. Mate, where my Seattle Kraken. Didn't do my hair. Wearing my hoodie. It's like 5 degrees outside. And
it's chilly.
I feel like I'm in Seattle. Didn't do my hair.
So I realized I made a mistake today for Tuesday. I did not bring any milk or ice cream.
What's wrong with you?
And the cracking part is, I went to the store last night.
You messaged me and said, yeah, dude, we're doing show prep. I'm going to the store right now. I'm like, this dude, he's got it. I don't even have to say anything.
I literally picked up a thing of stovetop stuffing because we needed a side for dinner. That is all I got.
What's wrong with you?
I got home and I went, man, I should have grabbed some ice cream. I should have grabbed some milk.
Like Will Arnett from Arrested Development. I've made a huge mistake.
I am already regretting this day. I ate an egg salad sandwich.
At what time?
5 o'clock. I ate an egg salad sandwich.
What is wrong with you?
I had to eat something.
Old man Cotter strikes again. Who eats an egg salad sandwich at 5 a.m.?
This guy
strikes again.
Preparation for George
Salad sandwich at 5 a.m. You deserve this. You deserve whatever pain is on your way. I have some tomato basil wheat thins because that is the only appropriate flavor of wheat thins. I will allow you to have some, but that is the only gift I'm giving you.
Okay. I do have part of my burrito from Rocky's left over.
Okay.
So I'm going to eat that as you get closer to to coat the stomach with more.
So you're going to have burrito, egg salad sandwich, and some wheat thins as your base.
Yeah, it's going to be a bag day for me. Be sure to listen up at 9 o'clock because that whole 9 o'clock, by 9:30, by the time we hit Marshall's news, it's going to get ugly. All right, coming up in a bit, we're going to get to About Last Night. 3 stories to cover. No shock to anyone. Seth Rogen's got his own weed company.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I wish I lived in California.
Right? J.J. Watt's got a brand new home. And would China please stop taking anal swabs?
Just in general.
Just in general. So all of that is coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Rock 106. All of that is coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Rock 106. All of that is coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Rock 106. All of that is coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning.
An egg salad sandwich.
An egg salad. It was delicious.
You're a monster.
Why? I mean, I had to eat something.
5 a.m.
I had to eat. We didn't have. I did not plan this out. I mean, I am not prepared emotionally, physically. Post.
I found the second one. It was underneath a piece of paper. It's just wow.
No, I totally dropped the ball. Wow. I mean, I seriously got back to my house after going to the store. It's like, why didn't I get milk or ice cream, Pepto-Bismol, something?
You could have done literally anything. You did nothing.
I did nothing. No, seriously, I did nothing, and I'm going to show regret nothing. I mean, the 9 o'clock hour is going to be brutal. 10 o'clock hour. I mean, the 9 o'clock hour. I mean, Tuesdays was going to be my day that I left right after work. Go home, take a nap, take my dog to doggy daycare, come back and do a split shift. It's got trivia to host that later on tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to drive at 10 o'clock.
You should be fine I think by 10 o'clock.
I don't know, man. And I'll tell the full story on the air before Tuesday about my experience with the Death Nut Challenge, about how So when we did our practice run on Saturday, we have something on our machine called Hotkey. We're supposed to be able to load audio. You just push the hotkey to play. It did not play on Saturday.
No, it didn't.
And so I loaded some audio for some of the stories we're going to talk about today. And I think I figured it out. So I think we're okay. We're just going to jump right in and try. If it doesn't work, my apologies.
Okay. And we're just going right into that. Seth Rogen's story about houseplants.
Yep, I got some audio from Seth. It's the audio from Jason. I got some audio from Seth. So, I mean, what if you got to win a Golden Globe, do it in a hoodie and so, I mean, what if you got to win a Golden Globe, do it in a hoodie and so, I mean, what if you got to win a Golden Globe, do it in a hoodie and so, I mean, what if you got to win a Golden Globe, do it in a hoodie All right, we got 30 seconds.
Now it's asking me for my Microsoft password, and I have no idea. So now it's asking me for my Microsoft password, and I have no idea. So now it's asking me for my Microsoft password, and I have no idea. So now it's asking me for my Microsoft password, and I have no
Be sure to get the live stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can check out the show each and every morning online. About last night, 3 stories that went down yesterday. Story number 1, I don't think this should surprise anyone. Seth Rogen has his own weed company.
Yeah, I mean, the man has been, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, he's been essentially creating ceramics and pottery over the pandemic. I don't know if he's actually done much work, but he has, yes, as of yesterday, launched houseplants.com. He's working with a Toronto-based weed company to curate, I guess is what he's doing, just a chain of smoking devices and, of course, strains of weed to sell. One of them is called Pancake Ice.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's just the name of the weed that he's selling. It has a THC level of 33%. Now, I, Cutler, as you know, haven't really ever dabbled in weed in my life. But that sounds really, really high.
Pun intended. Here's what Seth Rogen had to say in a video he posted on his Twitter. Here's what Seth Rogen had to say in a video he posted. Or not. Once again, that's not going to work. So let me try this. Or not. Once again. Oh, it's not. I'm going to try this.
Okay. All right. Day two. We're still. You know what? The great thing is audio levels are better. Day two.
Yeah, the audio levels are way better today, so that's a plus. But no, I mean, so he's only got 3 strains for houseplants, but he said these are one. So he's only got 3 smokes,
right?
And then he handpicked for everybody to enjoy.
And he has a device that he always, I think it was called Table Light, and it's just a box that you take off the top, and that's like an ashtray portion, and the other is like just a large piece that actually has a lighter in it, so you won't lose your lighter, because he talks about losing his lighter all the time. So it's kind of like an ashtray 2-in-1 lighter ashtray deal. It's kind of cool.
So when he made the announcement yesterday, so many people went to the website, it crashed. So when he made the announcement yesterday, so many people wanted to check out his weed.
Oh yeah.
So if you could have a celebrity line of something, you had to create something, slap the Marshall name on it.
Ooh.
What is most
well known for? I would say, I mean, the highest profitability, you'd probably be looking at something like just a beer. I mean,
yeah,
I think beers are like a line of beers,
yeah,
or possibly whiskeys. Whiskey's a lot of work into whiskeys. I wanted to say burritos, but I just don't know how far the burrito market is going up nowadays.
The burrito market's not going to bust. It's not like this bubble that's going to explode.
Yeah, but I don't.
Everybody loves
It's not like it's ticking up, man. It's not like a GameStop stock. I want to make some money. I want to go to the moon, man.
Well, maybe we've got to evolve the burrito game. You can come up with something that just revolutionizes the burrito game.
How about this? How about I team up with Seth Rogen?
Oh,
and we make some meat tortillas.
I like this.
Right. And a little carne asada. Throw in a little bit of cheddar cheese, a little sour cream. You know, and a few other accoutrements. There it is. That's my idea. No one take that. Trademark. I said trademark. You can't steal it.
I think that's a great idea.
Also, Seth Rogen called me.
All right, we got more about last night coming up. J.J. Watt has found himself
little bit. Second day in the studio. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. Losing my mind a little bit. Second day in the studio. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. Losing my mind a little bit.
I know.
Second day in the studio. Sorry, guys. Me neither. All right. Social channels. Audio sounds like wind tunnel and radio frequencies and doubling of audio. Audio sounds like wind tunnel and radio frequencies. Says Keith. Keith, thanks for letting us know. Hey Gibby, are you hearing the same thing when it comes to hey Gibby, are you hearing the same audio thing channels here? Hey Gibby, are you hearing the same audio channels here? Hey Gibby, are you hearing the same audio channels here? Good morning, Sides. The audio is crashing me up.
sure to check out the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to check out last night. Five-time Pro Bowler J.J. Watt. He's got a brand new home. And he's making a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money. Probably more than he should for a dude who asked for his release, and his team was just like, yeah, see you later.
I mean, he's still good. It's not like he's not going to bring something to the table.
No, he's a great football player, except he's just been on a bad Houston Texans team for, I don't know, his entire career. So yesterday he made the announcement via, his Twitter account that he was going to the Arizona Cardinals. Now, there was a lot of rumors that he was going to go to the Buffalo Bills. The Cleveland Browns would probably been a really great spot for him to land in, but he chose the Arizona Cardinals, which is interesting because they were an 8-18. They missed the playoffs last year. The Bears made the playoffs over the Arizona Cardinals, which is stunning. But yeah, 2 years, $31 million.
Now, the Cardinals really weren't in the running until Monday, and they even posted about that on the website, their website. It kind of came out of nowhere. I loved his official announcement. It was just a Twitter post of him working out in a Cardinals shirt.
Yeah,
source me.
He kept it close to the chest, but I mean, I guess it's good when you're the owner of the Arizona Cardinals and you own a plane that you can fly. He actually flew and picked up J.J. Watt and his fiance and flew them to Arizona so they could check out the facility and sign the contract.
That's pretty cool. Now, did you hear the whole Peloton thing?
Yeah.
So there was this weird rumor going around that via a Peloton bio that was claiming to be J.J. Watt said he had narrowed down his choices to the Bills, Packers, and Browns. He's like, I don't even own a bike. Stop. I mean, it's so weird. Now Peloton is giving us rumors of sports.
Well, no, just Peloton is just getting some really great free advertising because of that. So whoever created that account, Peloton, you should at least give him a free bike, right?
I think so. Well, yeah. I mean, give JJ. He doesn't have one. Give the man a free bike.
No, not JJ Watt. Screw JJ Watt. Give it to the guy who created that fake account. JJ.
Well, how much kind of impact is he going to have on the team? I mean, like I said, 8 missed out of the playoffs. I mean, you got to have a better shot, right?
They're not worse because of him, but possibly because they're paying him a lot of money to, I don't know, get like 8-10 sacks. I don't know. I think the team is obviously better with him. How much better, I'm not for sure. But it's cool that he actually got to go back and team up with DeAndre Hopkins, who the Texans traded to the Cardinals just 2 years ago.
All right, we got one more story to get to for about last night. China needs to stop using anal swabs when it comes to testing for COVID.
That's a weird request any country has to make to another.
All right, so we got that coming up. This is Green Day. It's Oh Yeah, Cutler and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. This is Green Day. It's Oh Yeah, Cutler and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. This is Green Day. It's Oh Yeah, Cutler and Marshall Show.
Hey, Andrew, yeah, we know
unfortunately, we don't have the feed of the stream directly in the studio for us to listen to. So he's checking that out, and we'll see how it sounds, and then checking that on it, and hopefully get everything fixed so we're good to go for the stream. We got about a minute and a half for our next break. Chinese government using anal swabs for COVID-19 testing. Very bizarre. Anal swabs. No, that was a thing. I guess it is. Get the live stream of the show, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch is being a little weird with the audio.
That was YouTube. I was just
that was YouTube.
Yeah. I think it's all across all three platforms. Just, day two kind of technical difficulties followed us from day one, man. No big deal.
We'll get there. It's fine. Appreciate everybody for checking out the show. Just listen on the radio. Get the app. Download that thing for free. In-home smart speaker.
Yeah.
We're there. Listen there. It's fine.
Well, can we move on past the stream issues? We need to talk about China and their love of anal swabs.
This is weird. I mean, it's like when you get a COVID test, I didn't think it'd be drop your pants, So the Japanese government is asking the Chinese government to stop using anal swabs as their method of testing on Japanese citizens.
Yeah, they said the procedure causes psychological pain.
It's a little personal.
It's more than a little. Sticking something up your butt, no matter what the situation, is a bit psychological. It's not a great feeling.
Well, I'm 45. I'm getting close to the age of where you got to get that prostate.
40 is the age.
40?
Yep. 40. Yep.
No.
I asked
Google this.
I asked my doc, man. He said 40.
Really?
He said most insurance companies was at like 35, but most insurance companies have switched it to 40 years old. Yeah, last time I went, man.
You got one?
No.
Oh.
He literally said, I'm not giving you one. You have to wait till you're 40.
Yeah,
I asked.
I thought it was like 45, close to 50.
I asked.
I thought it was this morning just keeps getting worse. No milk for Torture Tuesday. Your audio's a little weird. I found out that I may finally have to get a prostate.
Yeah, you should have had a prostate exam like 5 years ago.
Oh, maybe I'm a little behind. It's okay.
You're a little behind in most things.
My prostate is solid. Is it supposed to be solid? I don't know. But my prostate is solid.
It's weird that you even have an idea what your prostate is. But wow, it's wild stuff coming from China and them loving the anal swab COVID-19 test.
Now, there was rumors that U.S. diplomats were having to get the same style of test. The Chinese government denied those. But it's just weird that one country has to ask another country to stop doing things. I don't know. That's bizarre to me. I mean, if you could ask a country to stop doing something, what would it be?
I don't know. Stop making me pay taxes to bring stuff. I don't know. I guess that's coming into the country. Actually, just for any government, stop making me to pay taxes. I just don't want to do that anymore.
Well, you know what? I'll pay the tax. Stop making me have to figure out how much I owe.
Yeah.
You know exactly how much you're supposed to get from me. Why am I here having to do math? Pay somebody an extraordinary amount of money to do the math for.
I would also like like to stop paying healthcare. Like
That's solid.
Yeah, just stop making me pay for healthcare. I don't care what your opinion is. Just stop making me pay. I pay too much money for healthcare.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like you read stories about other countries, you know, like Americans going to visit UK, and they're like, I went in, it cost me $20, I was out the door, I got the drugs on the way out, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I would like more of that. Government.
It's about last night, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106. It's about last night, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106. All right, good news, Tim is on his way in.
Yes. Ashley said, sounds like a ghoulie in the studio. There definitely is. Ashley said, and guys, if you want, feel more than free to chastise him in the moment he comes into the studio. We'll make sure you know when he arrives. We'll make sure you know. The good news, guys, is I actually purchased a new piece of video equipment, although it doesn't exactly love us yet. Still trying to figure out the ins and outs, but I have a little camera switcher here where I can like go to a wide shot of myself, which obviously, just like most things in the studio, is not working properly. But I can go something like that and then switch it right back to a double standard, which once again, my camera's not right back. You know what? I think what I'm going to do today, Cotter, I'm going to go into our boss's office and just take a dookie right on his desk. And then I'm going to say, that's what our technical side of our stream is. And then see if he reacts to that in some form or fashion.
I mean, no, I'll give the boss credit. Everything you've asked when it comes to this stream, he's been sure.
Yeah,
I mean, he really has.
He's gonna need to spend about $1,000 so we can get a computer that doesn't have this issue, and then obviously our streaming issue. We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, I don't. The audio thing's weird because I mean, I know it was like one channel yesterday and a little bit low.
It looks like it's two channels today.
Great today.
We have like a wind tunnel effect.
Yeah,
that
it's like
sounds
something bizarre.
Yeah. So he said he's on his way. He said he's on his way. Perfect. Yeah. So he said he's on his way. He said he's on his way. Oh. So the reciprocating love that we have for him is even stronger, Cotter. And by love, I reciprocating love that we have for him is even stronger, Cotter. And by love, I reciprocating love that we have for him is even stronger, Cotter. And by love, I reciprocating love that we have for him is even stronger, Cotter. And by love, I reciprocating love that we have for him is even stronger, Cotter. See, Gibby, that's the spirit. At least it is two channels. Thank you so much. It is. It very much is two channels. I didn't even know he actually fixed this yesterday because I left around 1 o'clock yesterday, and he was still in here. Like everything was broken open. The board was cracked open. The computer was cracked open. And they were trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If we can't get the audio worked out by 9 Tuesday, I would still tune in. Turn the volume down if you have to. But the video of it alone will be solid. I promise.
Yeah.
Video of it alone will be solid. I promise.
Yeah.
Video of it alone will be solid. I promise. Yeah. Video of it alone will be solid. I promise. Yeah. Video of it alone will
Playing back audio, you think you got that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I know everything in the stack player. Yeah, so I'm gonna. When we turn it on, I know we hear the song, we hear the bumper, we hear the music, we hear all of it. So I'm just putting the audio in the stack. So I'm just gonna play it from here. So I'm just putting the audio in the stack from over here. So like when we get to it, it's right here. The audio is right here. So we'll come out of like we'll do our break, and I'm just gonna start it and play it from here, and then we'll be able to talk after. And I'm just gonna start it. That's here. And then we'll be able to talk. I work. Just crossing that.
Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde. Who was a huge upgrade over his wife previous. Oof. Who was a huge upgrade over his wife. Kate Cannon was his wife before. Who was a huge upgrade over his wife. Kate Cannon was his wife before. Who was a huge upgrade over Kate Cannon was his wife before. Who was a huge upgrade over Kate Cannon was his wife before. Harry Styles.
Yeah. Because that's going to last.
Harry Styles.
Yeah. Because that's going to last.
You never know, man. Ashton Kutcher stayed with Demi Moore for years, even married her. You never know, man. Ashton Kutcher stayed with Demi Moore for years, even married her. You never know, man. Ashton Kutcher stayed with Demi Moore for years, even married her. So if you Google Harry Styles, the second question where people who ask, what does Harry Styles smell like? People who ask, what does Harry Styles smell like? What does Harry Styles smell like?
Going to
Tim goes, yo, you good with me doing this? Doing a thing real quick? I go, fix this S. Tim goes, yo, you good with me doing this?
and I don't remember if I said it in page, but I'm going to change the question a bit. Have you ever been drunk or high at work? Have you ever just been drunk or high at anything? You know, situation, an important event. Since it was the Golden Globe, anything. You know, situation, an important event. And that important event could be work, wedding, an important event. And that important event could be work.
Did you tell him? Did you tell Tim we could hear?
No, I didn't get it.
Did you tell Tim we could hear?
No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. Check.
Yeah, that may have been it, Tim. He just killed. It said desktop audio.
Oh.
Although I can still hear us.
Yeah, I can still hear that. That's annoying. All right, we got 30 seconds. Be right back. I got some tea. Enjoy the tea, man. Oh, good morning. Get the live stream right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is a Torture Tuesday, so we got that coming up during the 9 o'clock hour. Now, Golden Globes went down on Sunday,
Right.
and actor Jason Sudeikis won the Best Actor for a Comedy TV show for Ted Lasso,
Right.
which looks great. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's on Apple Plus or TV, whatever that is.
Yeah, my buddy Bob has seen it, and he said it's really, really good.
So that's something I want to get to. But I'll be straight up honest. He looked high as hell.
As a Twitter user said, he looks extremely divorced right now.
So we're going to get to some of his audio from last night coming up. We're going to run down what happened. But more importantly, we want to take your calls. 800-394-1061. Have you ever been high or drunk when you were supposed to be doing something important, like accepting an award at the Golden Globes? So 800-394-1061. Have you ever been high or drunk when you were supposed to be doing something important, work, graduation, somebody's wedding, whatever it is? 800-394-1061. Okay, so our engineer, who obviously does not sleep, is now doing stuff. So, oh, did it go away? Nope, it didn't. All right, so for some reason it's weird. You can hear the stuff in the studio. All right, so this Jason Sudeikis story is pretty good. If you haven't seen it or heard the audio, he was definitely high. Which I'm not judging, man. Do your thing. Enjoy your victory for the Golden Globe. I mean, how many people pull that off? Okay, so Marshall is checking out the audio from the other room. So hopefully it's sounding much better as we get everything worked out here. Day number 2 of the Cotter and Marshall show. We don't like to do anything easy, you know. We like to have a challenge placed before us. So this is obviously a challenge that has been placed before us. But we'll get through it, and we'll get through it together. Is that sounding any better, Marshall? Okay, good. So yesterday we had celebratory burritos after show number 1. I think on Friday, once we get through this, it's just we start drinking at 10. We're going to start drinking in the 9 o'clock hour because of beer for breakfast. So we'll have celebratory beers just at 10 o'clock. There's got to be a place open serving drinks, right?
Boom. Okay. So, answers. It looks like the stream is fixed. Can you text him and say the stream audio sounds great? Stop changing things.
Okay.
So I think what we had is the thank you, Andrew. Jesus, I know that was a fun first hour of a whirlwind, a literal whirlwind. Yes, the stream looks good. We sound good. Thank Jesus. So I think what happened there was the desktop audio, like the speaker on the desktop, was also for some reason feeding up. Tim just gave me a little winky face. Thanks, bud. I'm going to X Tim out of my program. So I think the desktop audio was on. That's why we were hearing ourselves down here, like there was a ghoul in here. Tim came in on Team Viewer, Gibby, which is just a fun little, like, I don't know, what do you call that? A VPN type of program. Yeah. Well, actually, we may sound better now that you're deaf, Andrew, or now that, we very well maybe. Did you just kick me out? LOL. No, we definitely didn't.
That was Tim.
Timbo.
That was Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did. You did kick him out.
Yeah, I kicked him out, dude. Stop messing with stuff. You can mess with stuff after the show.
Well, you got it fixed. We're good there.
Yeah, this time. Yes, that is much better. Yes, we're excited. Okay, cool. We can move on with our day.
And I'm not hearing us through the thing anymore.
Yes, and that's fixed because I think the desktop audio was recorder or the speaker was on, feedback, looping, and ruining our stuff. We're back now. All right, let's go. Twitch was giving us an issue this morning. Wouldn't let us update our title. Hey Tim, while you're commenting on our stuff, make sure to throw us a follow or a subscribe, bro. All right, how much time we got before we jump on with?
We got like 5 minutes. We got a song.
Oh, okay, cool.
We just got out of spots. I got some weather going now.
Oh, we got a new Twitch subscriber, JH Walter 2. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you,
our dude.
Like, share, subscribe.
So Tim almost fixed our stuff yesterday and then finished fixing it this morning. So we appreciate your attention to detail, Tim. Cotter's like a bull in a china shop. He's trying to leave the studio, and he just completely drops the garbage can on the floor, throwing it everywhere. Yes, just follow us. Aaron, Wilborn, I am honestly thinking about throwing this computer out the window. Yeah, I don't know. There's some Twitch rules where we have to hit a certain thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. I'm not a Twitch guy. I'm just a guy who knows how to set up an account and stream from it. But we're excited everyone's hanging with us this morning. Twitch seems to be a largest community at the time being. So we do appreciate you guys hanging around. Once again, 7 o'clock hour today, we're going to be talking about Jason Sudeikis. Won himself a Golden Globe, which is pretty great. But he seemed big time high. Like he got some of that Seth Rogen stuff early and got himself a little bit wasted. And he had a little bit of an issue there on Sunday. We'll also talk about Cotter and Marshall Madness. We're giving away an Xbox Series X here in the next few weeks. Pretty excited about that. And then we have our very first Dude of the Week death match, which we're very excited about. We came up with the concept, about 6 o'clock last night. But we'll explain the two stories that we had up for the Dude of the Week, a little death match between the two, and then we will reveal who the winner of the Dude of the Week is coming up in the 7 o'clock hour today. Remember, Torture Tuesday is going to be at 9 o'clock. We'll also talk about Snoop Dogg freaking out on Twitch, speaking of, and then we'll do some Marshall's Music News to wrap up the show. We'll also sprinkle in some trivia, and then obviously the Atlanta Hawks, they fired their coach last night. Kind of deserved. Mostly deserved because the Hawks are not a great basketball team.
When was the last time they were a good team?
I don't know.
I mean, have they ever?
I think in the 7 years that I've lived in Georgia, I think they've made the playoffs once. Honestly, I think they've made the playoffs once.
So looking back, best and worst seasons. In 87, they were 57-25. In 97, they were 56-26. And then it goes to 68 and 59.
Wow.
Well, no, okay. So 2015, they were 60-22.
Yeah,
that was their best season. Yep.
And
then 94, 87, 97, 60.
So that was the last time they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I was right. They've only made the playoffs once since I've been here.
Yeah.
All right. Wilborn is up and at him this morning. He goes, at least no one threw a computer out the window today.
No, I mean, like I said, it's going to be some adjustments as you go, as you're trying to figure everything out for the first time with a lot of this stuff. So,
done, perfect.
Just happy that's working because like people to be able to hear me cry in misery later.
Exactly.
Today. I mean, the video would have been fine because it would have been fine. But you need the audio to go with it.
Zany Lynn says, y'all, I can hear y'all much better today.
Good.
Hopefully on the stream and on the air. On the air does need some more tweaking. We need to, I think, jump up the volume of the station overall.
Crank that bitch up to 11.
We have. What do we have? 2 more minutes before we...
we have another song. I forgot.
Okay,
coming out of the
cool.
commercial. So, yeah, we got time.
All right, everyone, I'm going to ask you a question from the internet. Everyone hanging around with us today, I got the Answer the Internet game from Barstool Sports, and I want you guys to answer along in the comment section. So, answer the internet. Everyone, would you rather see everything that has occurred in the history of the world or everything that is going to happen in the future?
Oh, neither of those choices are good.
Why?
I mean, all of the pain, suffering, and misery that has taken place.
Yeah.
You would witness all of that. All of the crap that is still yet to go down. This is a no-win situation.
Wow, you really took that to heart, Cotter. Damn.
I think I would go past. And here's why. You can you can never mentally prepare yourself for it because of everything. But you don't know what's coming in the future. At least you have some idea what happened, whether, witnessing it actually is going to, be hard anyway. But I think I'd go past 100%.
No way. I want to see everything in the future so
Really?
I can tell everyone about it. Are you kidding me? Or does it not happen because I brought it up?
Maybe. You're a game changer.
I don't
literally.
know. Once again, guys, answer the internet. I don't know. Is that backwards? I think that's backwards because my camera's inverted. Anyway, it's would you rather see everything that has occurred in the history of the world or everything that is going to happen in the future?
Oh, Gibby brought up a good point. History, but you can focus on the good. But you're seeing all of it, though. I mean, yeah, you can focus on the good, but you're seeing all the bad, too. I don't know. That'd be rough.
That's what the future is. It's like Back to the Future. It's literally the plot of Back to the Future. Give me that sports almanac.
You want to be Biff.
Yeah, I just want to know who's going to win every single major sporting event just so I can go bet on it.
So the guy who played Biff, and I can't think of his name right now. So I was bored the other day online, and I was watching Cameo videos. That man is great on Cameo. I would never drop money for it, but he just seems like he is so much. He totally embraces, the legacy of Back to the Future, the character of Biff. I mean, he does some stand-up comedy. He's got a song based on him being Biff that he sings. Hysterical. His Cameo stuff looks great.
Yeah, it's the actor's Thomas F. Wilson. He played Biff Tannen.
Yeah, so I mean, he just embraces it. He has a good time with it. The Cameo stuff is actually pretty funny. I got audio from his acceptance speech, but I listened to that.
Wow.
Yeah, great mustache.
Yeah, he actually sports that mustache in the show.
Yeah, I figured that was a Ted Lasso thing. Talking about Jason Sudeikis, I was listening to some of his the audio from Sunday. I'm going to talk about that in 3 minutes. Take your calls. Have you ever been drunk or high when you were supposed to be doing something important, work, going to a wedding? Maybe you're getting married and you just had a brownie previous and it kicked in at the wrong time. I don't know.
I had a edible hit me at the wrong time where I took it later at night and I didn't eat anything that day. So I just popped an edible and I was just sitting on my couch and my wife looked at me and she goes, "You feel anything yet?" I'm like, "No." It was like 2 hours later. And I'm like, I'm starting to get hungry because I was trying not to eat a lot that day because I wanted to just not be a fatty that day. And so just before bed, I'm like, I'm going to eat a couple strawberries. Well, I guess my stomach didn't even realize there was an edible in it. And then when I dropped strawberries on top of it, I started digesting and it hit me all at once.
Oh.
So like I was laying down in bed to go to sleep and I was flying. I was like, wee. And my wife even then asked, she's like, "Hey, are you feeling anything?" I'm like, "No," because I got paranoid. I'm like, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, there is that. It was down in Austin for ACL and had edibles going into ACL. Didn't hit you. Deftones took the stage. I thought I was going to die. I went over and I had to sit down by fencing off to the side of the stage. My cousin brought me about 5 waters because I just couldn't quench.
You couldn't get enough water.
I couldn't get enough water. And I mean, seriously, I almost texted my wife going, "I may die. I love you."
Right.
It was that bad.
Typical high guy.
Oh, it was horrible. So, I mean, it was miserable. And I'm glad I got through it because Metallica headlined that night, and I was there to see Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
And the crappy part is we were 10 feet away from the stage, prior to me, having that bad experience. By the time we watched Metallica, we were not 10 feet away from the stage.
Sandy says she'd rather know history. She'd rather see history for sure. I like to keep the future a mystery. Let it be a surprise.
I like it.
I don't know, man. I want to see the future. I want to see the future just so I want to one up people. I just want to one up them. Like, I saw that coming. But I just say it for everything. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. Breaking about a minute. All right, guys, we're going to go on air here in a little less than a minute. So just a heads up, usually a little less than 30 seconds before we go on the air every single time. The audio will kill to the stream, and then we'll actually come back on once we go on the air live. So we have to do that just to make sure that no audio that would get us in trouble plays over the stream and kick us off. So just give you guys a heads up there. I'll say this again 1,000 times in the future just so you guys all understand.
So just like right now, we'll be back. Be sure to get the stream right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
It's working.
Good news, everything's working.
Oh, man. It's a great day.
Even better news, it sounds better than it did yesterday.
Which, not hard to do. Yesterday wasn't. Hey, man, the show is going to continuously get better and better. Probably.
No. I mean, we've talked about this. I mean, day 1 compared to day 30 is going to be, a world of difference.
Sure.
I mean, compared to a year from now, it's going to be a world of difference. And, we want everybody to be part of the show, and help us out along the way. Because first morning show, a local morning show in the history of Rock 106.1. I mean, we're part of it, but you guys are a big part of it. Mm-hmm. So thanks to everybody who was here day 1, putting up with all the streams.
I love those people endlessly. You guys have no idea. So Jason Sudeikis, he's a weed guy, right?
After Sunday at the Golden Globes, I will 100% say yes.
Do you think he knows a guy? So I can kind of, we'll get into that later.
If you can get Jason Sudeikis' guy, that's impressive. No, so he actually won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a TV show comedy for Ted Lasso. It's on Apple Plus.
Yeah.
Looks like a great show. I haven't seen it, but it looks fantastic. Well, it was a socially distanced award show.
Sure, yeah.
They had a small group of people wherever they were broadcasting from, but most of the nominees were just live streaming from their house, and they would announce the nominees and they would show them, and then they would give their acceptance speech from their couch. Well, Jason Sudeikis, I mean, a lot of people are dressed up like they were at the awards.
Right.
He's wearing like a tie-dyed hoodie.
So this is a tribute, what I'm wearing today. This is a tribute to Jason Sudeikis. I'm just wearing my Seattle Kraken hoodie. So we're hoodie bros.
So, and he's sporting the mustache because the character Ted Lasso. It's a great looking stash.
Oh, it's fantastic.
He pulls it off really well. Well, the internet went crazy after his acceptance speech because everybody was like, that dude is high.
They said high or drunk, but drunk doesn't encapsulate what exactly happened here. So do we have the audio? Can we play it?
We're going to try. Here it goes. Here is Jason Sudeikis' at least part of his acceptance speech. What's he doing?
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing?
He didn't write.
He's reading Tolstoy to his kid.
Weed guy.
Right? So obviously,
Wow.
he was, and I'm not faulting the guy. Screw it. Go for it. You're nominated for a Golden Globe. That is an elite group of people.
He did not think he was going to win.
No. He did not think that at all.
He's just like, I'm just going to eat this edible, and it's going to kick in, and it's going to be like, I don't know, whatever, sativa. It's going to be like that edible that just makes you really calm. And then he didn't know what to say. He's just like, I'd like to thank the foreign press, and I just read a book. It was wild.
Now, Twitter comments included, I was correct, Jason Sudeikis is so high, or Jason Sudeikis' edibles just hit at the right time.
Oh, they did?
Yes, they did. And then my favorite, because a bunch of actors from The Crown won for Best Actor. So a bunch of British actors were winning these awards, giving these very proper speeches. So another tweet was, British actors, I'm so thankful for this. Jason Sudeikis, I'm high and wearing a hoodie.
I mean, this is how I would like to win an award, if I ever win an award, which probably will never happen. Also, if you guys want to vote for us for the Connect Savannah Awards, I know we've only been on the air for 2 days with a multitude of on-air problems, but I think we deserve it.
So question, if you win one of the awards,
right,
do you show up?
Oh, I'm wearing
high.
Oh.
And in a hoodie. Do you go full Sudeikis?
Yeah, I will go. You never go full Sudeikis. I will go full Sudeikis if I win any award from the Connect Savannah Awards. That is actually,
I'm voting for you for everything.
You should.
I don't care what it is. Best photographer, Marshall.
I will eat all of the edibles. Guaranteed.
Happen so bad. So have you ever had to do something important, whether it be show up to work, graduation, were you getting married, where you got high? What happened?
Oh, man, that's a really good question. I can't think of anything because I probably don't remember it.
I mean, I've got the one story that I just told on the stream. I'll tell it here in a bit. It happened. It happened with me at a concert, and things didn't go well. So we'll get to that here in just a bit. We'll take your calls, 800-394-1061. Have you ever been high when you were supposed to be doing something important? It's the Cotter and Marshall Show. This is Mammoth WVH and Distance, Rock 1061.
Okay. Will people on the stream be able to hear the call? It's a better question. Let's find out.
Yeah, I think so. Rock 1061, is this?
I'm going to give you, my name is Mary Beth.
Okay,
Hey,
Mary
Mary.
Beth. Have you ever been high when you're supposed to be doing something important?
Yes, very important. I missed my first wedding dance.
Your first wedding dance, not your actual wedding.
No, I was there for the wedding.
Okay, that's a plus.
But I missed the wedding dance because I was outside of the Knights of Columbus downtown.
Sick.
Smoking with my husband.
Well, that's
we
good.
Both missed the dance.
So you missed
So
it.
it was announced.
Yeah.
So it was announced, and we were both missing.
So were you
then
smoking?
we came inside. We were like, "What happened?" And then they were like, "Oh my goodness."
Were you smoking like a gravity bong? Like, you got real high.
No,
Just smoking a joint?
No. But it was, yes, just a joint, and it was, yeah. But it was good. And we just laughed, and everybody was like, wow, they're going to be a great couple.
Are you still married to this
8
day?
Yes, 8 years later, we're still doing great.
Love does exist.
Congratulations.
That's amazing.
I love your morning show. I've always listened to you in the afternoon, so I'm just excited for you guys. I listen to you every day now.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And thank you for calling in.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Cotter, do you think they wrapped the joint together like a husband-wife rolled joint? Do you think just like they each took like one side of the joint and like rolled it so they could smoke just a beautiful marriage joint together?
Possibly.
That's what I would do. I mean, if I was planning on smoking weed during my wedding, that's how I would play it.
I find that's funny. I mean, they both missed it together. That's pretty good.
That's beautiful. And Gibby says he can actually hear hear the phone call on our stream. So that is awesome. See, some things do work in this studio, guys. Right out the gate. It's amazing.
So here's the thing with the phone calls. We don't have a call screener. We do have a dump button.
Right.
But we don't have a call screener. So we're at this time, we're not going to take calls live on the air. So we'll be taking calls during songs and commercial breaks, editing those up, and then playing them back. That's going to be the plan for the calls.
Are you gonna? Are we playing this one back?
No, because we got a minute and a half.
Okay.
So we'll talk. I'll tell my story about Austin. We'll take some more calls and we'll play them out coming out of the commercial.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Andrew says totally wasn't tripping on mushrooms while working on a sandwich shop on Tybee. I would never. Yeah, that seems legit. I would probably want to eat mushrooms too. Gerby says I was high during my entire 20s.
Yeah, I get that.
It sounds like a fun decade, honestly. Sounds like you got a lot of sleep. You ate some delicious food.
I'm surprised my younger brother got through high school. He spent most of it high.
Which one, Adam?
Adam.
Yeah.
He spent most of it high.
Dude, when you meet Cotter's brother Adam, you're like, weed guy. You're like, there's no doubt when you see your brother.
Well, it's funny because, weed's legal in Illinois now. So it's like I called him, after it became legal. Are you happy? He's like, no, it's more expensive. I'm still going to my guy. It's cheaper. I'm like, fair point.
Yeah.
All right, we got about 30, guys. Be sure to get the stream right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can watch us live. Coming up today at 9 o'clock, you can watch a Torture Tuesday live for the first time ever.
Exactly. Cotter's going to be eating 2 Pocky one-chip challenges. If you're watching the stream right now, I got them in my hands. Very, very excited. These are expired, just a heads up.
Now, I don't think that's going to dull the pain.
Oh, not at all. They are hermetically sealed, I think is the correct word. They're fine. They're fine. You're going to be fine. Nothing's going to hurt. That's why we call it Torture Tuesday. It's like a walk in the park.
We know that's not true. So Jason Sudeikis, actor, won a Golden Globe on Sunday for his performance in Ted Lasso. And during his acceptance speech, the internet really believes he was high.
Oh, yeah.
We just listened to it. I think we believe he was high.
No, let's put this to bed. We don't have to believe
That's
it.
true.
He was high. I have known a guy who ate edibles once. He was high.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
I know a guy. That one time we ate edibles.
I've never done drugs. Look at me.
So we're taking your calls. Have you ever been high when you're supposed to be doing something important? Work, graduation, wedding, 800-394-1061. Now, I told this story just to the stream, but I'll share it. I don't think I've told it on the air yet. A few years ago, went down to Austin, Texas for Austin City Limits. And I've got family that live there, and they like to partake in some weed.
Oh, yeah.
So we did have some edibles going into the show. And we got up nice and close because Metallica was the headliner that night. We're 10 feet away from the stage. Super excited. So the Deftones were about to take the stage. And then I'm like, I think the edibles just kicked in.
Ooh.
And it went from...
Oh, what was the edible? Was it like a brownie?
It was a gummy.
A gummy, okay.
Homemade gummy.
Okay, and it was a big,
small? It was a chunk. I mean, it was a chunk.
They didn't like cut it up into like little fruits? Was it like a little watermelon?
No. It was literally just in like a Tupperware thing in the fridge.
Oh.
Grab a chunk, whatever you want. Spoon it out, and you're fine. So and then I felt it hit me, but not in a good way. It's like my legs got weak. Kind of thing.
Wow.
So we went from our prime spot right in front of the stage to all the way over to the side so I can sit down by the fence. I thought I was going to die. I mean, I had my cousin run and get me like 5 bottles of water, and I just kept pounding it because I couldn't quench my thirst.
And they cost $100.
Oh, so expensive. I felt so bad because I never paid her back. I almost texted my wife going, I may die today. No, I love you.
Man, I mean, honestly, if I took an edible and had to listen to the Deftones, I would probably want to die as well.
It was so bad. Thankfully, I got through it.
Right.
Because I was okay.
Proud of you, man.
By the time Metallica took the stage.
Yes.
Downside is, we went from 10 feet away to like 100 feet away.
Wait, so wait. The edible only lasted for like...
No, I sat through 2 bands.
Oh, okay.
1979 and the Deftones.
Dude, I take edibles and I don't feel right again until the next morning. So good for you.
Yeah. So by the time Metallica came on, I was good to go. Right. So 800-394-1061.
Wait, I've known guys who've done edibles.
I've known guys.
Right. Once again, I'm not a drug guy.
800-394-1061. Have you ever been high when you were supposed to do something important? Give us a call now. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061. All right, guys. I'm going to edit this phone call up. If we get any more, we'll take those. Yeah, so I got to edit this up real quick.
Yeah. We'll give it a sec here, see if any calls come through. Sorry. Yeah, I think we're good, actually. So we're going to cut the audio so Cotter can edit. He has to do that to actually be able to listen to it in his headphones, so we'll be right back. Yeah.
Rock 1061, hello.
Hey, what's going on, man?
You guys said drunk or high, right?
Yeah, we'll take either one. What you got?
I was in the Army and graduating from the training, and we were told that those of us graduating didn't have to be at the, they did what's called Operation Santa Claus, which is kind of like Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
And we were told we didn't have to be there because we graduated. So we all threw a big party, and me and one of my other friends was up till like 4 o'clock still drinking, and we got a call at 5 saying, "You've got to be in formation in an hour."
Oh, no.
That's horrible.
We show up, and we are still very drunk, and we're leaning against each other to stay standing in formation. And
Nice.
this was also El Paso in the summertime.
Ooh.
And we spent the day going around neighborhoods collecting toys, and oh my God, both of us just thoroughly reeked from all the alcohol that was just coming out of our pores.
Yeah. Oh, and you were literally
It was
brothers
a
in arms,
nightmare.
holding each other up.
Yes, very much so.
Awesome, man. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
No problem, guys.
I see ya.
Thanks, dude. All right, guys. So, quick break. Cotter's going to edit those calls up so we can play them back for everyone on air. So, just a quick break here. I'll message everyone over the chat.
Rock 1061, hello. Who's this? Rock 1061. All right, guys. Sorry about that.
So the cool thing about watching the stream is you actually get to see us do stuff live. And then for the air, just because we have to make sure that no one cusses or no one gets crazy, we make sure that it's edited, not only for time, but for content. So you get everything uncut and raw. Perfect. All right, so once again, we're wrapping up kind of our call segment here, and this will be the third break of the hour right here.
Yep.
And then we'll wrap up the hour with our Dude of the Week Death Match, new segment, kind of repurposed from our old afternoon show. See you, Gavin. Have a great day at school.
Thank you, man.
We'll do the Dude of the Week Death Match, so we'll have that coming up to wrap up the 7 o'clock hour.
All right, we got about 20. All right, be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, so we've been talking about Jason Sudeikis, an actor who scored a Golden Globe for his role in Ted Lasso, which is an Apple Plus TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was high when he gave his acceptance speech, and I think he brought it up. He did not expect to win.
No, he didn't. Most people have like a speech prepared, thanking their agent and God and whoever else they want to, but he just started talking about how he read a book to his kid, and it was Tolstoy. So that was a weird choice.
And he was wearing a tie-dyed hoodie, which, I mean, I'm not saying you have to put on the tux.
Right.
I mean, it was a socially distanced show. Wear a shirt,
Maybe,
a button-up?
Well, maybe he was just letting everyone know that he was real high.
maybe that's all it was.
Maybe he ate the edible. It was kicking in. He's like, wow, this hoodie is tripping me out. I got to wear it.
So we're taking your calls. Have you ever been high or drunk when you're supposed to be doing something important? So you just hand over a toy just to get them out of your space. You stink. Take something. Here's money. I don't care.
I don't open the door. I don't know. I don't open the door for this guy.
You don't even open the door?
No.
He's obviously intoxicated.
I could probably smell him through the door, so I know better. I wouldn't open that door.
All right, Cotter and Marshall show coming up. The Dude of the Week Death Match, brand new feature that was brought down from the work release program. We'll get to it. We'll explain what's going down here in a bit. This is Soundgarden Outshined. It's Rock 1061.
Greg will never tell anyone that you were being this nice, but Greg was saying our audio on air was quiet. He said the Jason Sudeikis piece earlier was quiet,
okay.
So I let him know that our engineer was listening, and if for some reason Tim doesn't fix this, we will, you know what, we'll make him do Torture Tuesday.
How was the callback? Did you hear the call? How was that?
He said he's listening to the Twitch stream now.
Okay.
So yeah. Hopefully our engineer is still listening and adjusting. But we appreciate everyone who not only is listening on air, but obviously hanging with us on the stream, getting levels, brand new studio. Everything has been an adjustment for not only us but for everyone. So we're trying to get it right, and we will over the next few days. Just week 1, man. Just bear with us. It gets better. We believe that most of the time. I just realized that when you do Torture Tuesday here, and no big deal, about 90 minutes from now.
Oh, is it 90 minutes?
On the bottom portion of the Packy One Chip Challenges, it says, warning, it hurts like hell.
Yeah, it hurts like hell.
But what is double hell? What is the equivalent of double hell?
I don't know. A meeting.
A meeting with our boss Aaron Wilborn, who just commented the uncomfortable silence. Yeah. The thing is, when you're hanging out with our boss guys, just so you know, Aaron Wilborn. You want to see the stream there? There is no silence. Aaron is constantly talking, whether it be about himself or his children, his beautiful wife, or just his uncomfortable amount of bowel movements he has every day. Aaron Wilborn is constantly talking. Great guy. Fantastic guy. He does poop a lot.
The call came through perfectly on Facebook.
Yeah, okay. So on the stream, I think the audio levels on the stream are now comfortable and good. I don't think there's anything wrong there. I think the on-air portion, I think the station may be just a tad bit low, and when we're coming on, we may still be a little low. So we'll need to talk to Tim. We'll figure that out. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. How much time before we go back on?
We got 2.5 minutes.
And we're jumping into Due to the Week Deathmatch, a new old segment that we're bringing back from the work release program. We used to just be, we do Due to the Week, and now we're kind of pitting two Due to the Week stories against each other. And we do have a winner. I actually calculated the votes.
We got a winner.
Yeah, pretty one-sided. But before we jump back on air, I have another question. Another Answer the Internet question here. So everyone who's on the chat, feel free to answer this as well. But Cotter, I got to ask you, what was better, ages 8 to 18 or ages 18 to 28?
18 to 28.
Just because of the booze?
A lot of it, but yeah, the booze. I mean, 8 to 18 was cool. I mean, you're a kid and you have next to no responsibilities. That's awesome. But
no bills, no
Yeah,
taxes.
I mean,
really.
all that stuff's great. But 8, I mean, now if you would have said 28 to 48, maybe a different story. But
right.
18 to 28, hands down, man. Yeah. You just enjoy life more that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1828. 1828 was way better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What did I do? I went to college and failed out of it. I dropped out. I don't need school. I got, did I get married before I was 28? I think I got married when I was 28.
Okay. I think I had both my kids by 28.
So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say the later half of that.
Yeah, I get that. I'm going to put this in queue for a second, so. Just a story. Okay. I just wanted to see what that was.
All right. So, once again, going into the Dude of the Week death match. We'll explain on air. Sandy goes 18 to 57. Yes, that's 100%.
Oh, Sandy, I need to bring my watch by to get a pin installed.
Oh, yeah. Sandy Cotter broke his watch because he's...
I tried to size it myself, which was a mistake, and the pin came out. And I can't.
What do you think you are, a jeweler?
No, not at all. I watched a video on the internet, though.
That a boy.
All right, 20 seconds. Don't forget to get to stream right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can also listen on the website, download the app, and on the in-home smart speaker. Now, on the work release program, had a feature called The Dude of the Week. I think Ryan Reynolds still holds the record for the most Dude of the Week wins.
Yeah, he's a duder. Well, why are you laughing?
I know, it just sounded funny. I'm sorry.
A child?
He's a duder.
I can't say duder and you won't laugh like a little boy.
It's funny. I'm sorry, dude. Anyway, so we've decided to have the Dude of the Week death match on the Cotter and Marshall show. It's real simple. We're going to pick a couple different Dude of the Week type stories.
Yeah.
We'll post them to social media, probably Facebook, and let you guys vote as to who the actual Dude of the Week is.
All right, so here is the Dude of the Week death match that is going on today. Story number 1, Jay Cutler. He was out, I'm guessing, snowboarding or skiing or whatever. Jay Cutler, former quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Jay Cutler, not the weird bodybuilder Jay Cutler.
No, the most mediocre quarterback in the history of the NFL, Jay Cutler.
No, come on. As not a football.
Underperforming, underwhelming, vanilla, boring.
Are you explaining Jay Cutler or your sex life?
Not you.
Anyway, Jay Cutler of the Chicago Bears, formerly the Chicago Bears, he was out skiing, and a guy asked him for his picture. He said, no, unless you chug that pitcher of beer. And that dude chugged that pitcher of beer. Now, the other Dude of the Week deathmatch story is, what is this?
Okay, so you've got the guy who chugged the beer. The other one is this cockfighting rooster. All right, so
I'll always laugh when you say cockfighting.
He killed his owner. So the rooster, who is up for the Dude of the Week, because I mean, anybody who's going to raise animals to fight each other deserves exactly what they get.
Right.
So he was strapping a knife to the rooster's foot, claw, whatever it is. The rooster sliced the guy in the groin.
Oh.
The guy bled to death.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, this rooster took it upon himself. Freedom!
Right.
Kill his owner. I mean, I'm sorry. Once again, you raise animals to fight each other for your enjoyment. You deserve exactly what you get.
Yeah, that is, wow. That's one hell of a story. All right, so we put those two stories up on the Rock 106.1 Facebook page last night. Asked you guys to name who the Dude of the Week is. We'll let you guys know who that is coming up in just a few.
It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Let's see. Greg says you need to get the engineer to track the audio to video. It's like watching a 1970s kung fu movie. I don't know. I was watching it earlier and it seemed fine. But
we like 1970s kung fu movies.
That's pretty solid. No, we do have a computer that kind of runs our software here that we'd love to upgrade, but we're waiting on that opportunity. All right, so coming up, we'll announce the winner of the Dude of the Week death match, and then in the 8 o'clock hour today, we'll talk about Snoop Dogg freaking the F out. We'll talk about the Atlanta Hawks firing their coach, and then we'll actually, at the end of the hour, play some trivia. So pretty excited about that. It's Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Trivia. We'll have your opportunity to win something cool from us. And that's brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Beaufort on Boundary Street.
I'm still ashamed of my performance yesterday.
You got 2 right.
I got 2, man. So
my wife was listening, and she goes, is he okay?
Was this revenge for Saturday when we had the test run, when you gave me a bunch of softballs, and I unfortunately had harder questions?
The questions I asked you yesterday weren't that hard.
Yeah, they were impossible.
They were impossible. My wife, let's see, which one did you not get right? My wife was
I didn't
very
get
upset.
5 of them right.
She was very upset that you missed the scary movie character that with the real name of Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah, but
Chucky.
she is a horror movie aficionado.
Connoisseur.
I mean, you can't get mad at that.
Yeah, it's
It'd be like me getting mad because she didn't know a pro wrestler. You should know that.
Yeah, I feel like you should have easily gotten 3 yesterday.
No, I should have. I'm not saying I know. I'm ashamed in my performance. I mean, the first one out of the morning show, I get 2. I get 2.
Greg says, FYI, you can cut inside someone's groin area and cause them to bleed out within 2 minutes.
A rooster knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Or maybe Greg has done that. Greg, have you cut someone in the groin, bro? Also, make sure we never meet in person. If we do, we have to pat you down first. No knives for Greg.
Yeah.
All right, how much time? Oh, we're in commercial break.
Yeah, we commercials, then we got a song. So we got about 7 minutes.
Let's break out another answer the internet question. This is for everyone watching and listening along as well. Just go ahead and type your answers in the chat. We'll go over them. But answer the internet. Cotter, would you rather be 15 or 50 for the rest of your life?
Once again, I'll go older. I'll go 50. I mean, it's like I'm 45 now. I don't feel. I still feel like I'm, not physically, but just mentally and emotionally, I still feel like I'm much younger than I am. I would say, like in my 30s. I don't feel 45, so I would imagine I'm not going to feel 50 when I get to 50.
Okay, so what age do you feel if you don't feel 45?
I would say I feel in my 30s, man. It's like
Give me a definitive age.
33.
You're 33 right now?
Yes.
You.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say, physically my body is in the shape of a 33-year-old. But I'm just, it's mentally. It's like I look at, when you're younger, you look at people older than you. You look at your parents. You look at aunts and uncles and relatives, and you're like, man, when I'm an adult, and I'm going, I'm 45. I don't feel like that adult that I had pictured in my mind as a kid. I don't feel like that. So, yeah, and I don't want to go back to 15, man.
That's a tough choice.
Can't drive, you can't drink. I don't want to go back to 15. Give me 50.
Anyone in the chat, what would you guys rather be? Would you rather be 15 or 50 for the rest of your life? I'll just go on the other side. I'll go 15, man.
Really?
I'll go 15. Young, much skinnier. Marshall? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could always bulk up. If I'm 15 for the rest of my life, I can go work out, bulk up.
It's such an awkward stage at that age, though.
For you, maybe.
You're just a strapping young 15-year-old.
No, I don't think I could even grow facial hair at 15 years old. So I don't know. Maybe I'll rock 50.
Yeah,
at that point,
that's the way to go.
I'll be really, really gray. I'll have all that. That'll happen to me. So great.
So Sandy said, "I got you, Cotter. Thank you. Should I just swing by any time?" I guess would be my next question.
Yeah, you can swing by any time.
I mean, it's right next door.
Do you have your watch on you?
It's in my car.
Oh.
Yeah, because it fell apart while I was driving, and I just left it in my car.
Were you trying to fix your watch while you were driving?
No. The pin fell out while I was driving. I had fixed it. I mean, so I resized it, and then it was like, months later. It wasn't even like it was right away. Just the pin.
As a guy, I would just use super glue. I would just super glue that bitch right back in there. All right, once again, we come out after this break. We'll announce our winner for the Dude of the Week death match, 8 o'clock hour. Talk about Snoop Dogg. We have audio of him going crazy, playing a video game. And then we'll play some trivia at the end of the hour. Once again, are you smarter than a community college dropout? 7 questions, 60 seconds. You'll have your opportunity to choose one of us to go up against. The other person will wear these soundproof headphones. These like these NASCAR headphones. We purchased some of them, and then we'll go for it. It'll be a lot of fun. Plus 9 o'clock, Torture Tuesday.
Woo!
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. If our boss Aaron Wilborn is listening, if you want to be an awesome individual and like bring in some milk, I'll pay you back for it.
Or don't.
Or do.
Or don't.
I think he ditched out on the show as soon as he talked about his bathroom habits.
What? People poop. Everyone poops. There's a book about it. Okay,
it's true.
He's fine. If he's upset about that, then he's not feeling great today. Anyone else's allergies kicking up, man? Like over this last week, ever since I got back from Illinois, man, like my car was covered in palm tree dust. I'm like, it's here.
Yeah.
The season of allergies has begun.
Yeah, prior to it raining last night, my car was like yellow.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to, just so everyone knows, I'm going to create an Excel doc so we know who wins trivia so we can keep up with the records. I'm going to create that after the show today. I may even try to keep it updated and posted like on a Google Doc so we can keep it up somewhere so we can be honest with it.
All right, about 2.5 minutes left.
I'm gonna play with the cameras, make sure they're working here.
Show is going by much quicker today than it did yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday was just a I don't know, it's the first real show we had.
Yeah.
So that was definitely fun and interesting. Cool. All right, so I have a new Stream Deck, guys, where they're like big buttons that I'm able to personalize with like GIFs and stupid pictures, and I'm just going through making sure everything works. So here's our trivia shot. It's weird, man. Sometimes I flip over and I have to actually kind of reset the cameras. But there we go. Are you smarter than community college dropouts? And let's see, guest solo where no one's at, and then guest 3, perfect. All right, everything works. That's fantastic. Coming up on the show later this week, we're going to have opportunities for you guys to win Adelita's Way tickets. Pretty excited about that. That'll be later on this week. Smith Matthews of Hopatomica / Southbound Brewing Company is going to be in for Beer for Breakfast on Friday. Next week, we'll have another opportunity for you to win Adelita's Way tickets. And then Rick DeJesus of Adelita's Way next Friday stops in to drink some beers with us once again for Beer for Breakfast. So we're excited to get some people in. And tomorrow, Cotter, I forgot about this. Chicks on Dudes, a new segment that we have here at Rock 106.1. Where you are going to be able to ask questions that maybe you're a little too afraid to ask your significant other, your girlfriend, or just ladies in general. Mac from Bob 106.9, she's the new girl here at Dig Broadcasting. She's going to be stopping in and answering those questions in the 9 o'clock hour. So we're very excited to have her join the show as well. So we got all that coming up this week.
All right, so engineer Tim asked me to do this. He's checking the video, how it's sunk up to the audio.
Gotcha.
So hopefully he saw that. If not, there you go. There's 2. Hopefully that works.
It looks good off our software. It looks like everything is running off there. I know. I think we're delayed by about 5 seconds on all the platforms. That's just kind of how it works.
All right, we got about 25. Be sure to get the live stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, so a brand new feature, something we have brought from the Work Release program, but tweaked a little bit for the Cotter and Marshall show. I used to do the Dude of the Week, but now we've got the Dude of the Week Deathmatch.
So these are 2 competing stories of dudes being ultra dudes, essentially. So the first story we had is Jay Cutler, former Chicago Bears quarterback. Someone asked for a picture with him. He said, only if you chug that pitcher of beer first. And that guy chugged that pitcher of beer and got a picture with Jay Cutler.
Did he get the picture? Because in the video, it cuts out after he's done chugging.
Yes, in the story, it says that the gentleman did get a picture with Jay Cutler.
Okay, good. I mean, I don't know why you'd want that, but good for him.
Hey, come on.
Story number 2, cockfighting rooster out of India.
Every time I always laugh at cockfighting.
So, like we said, anybody who raises animals just to fight them for their own amusement deserves what they get. Well, this rooster, who was getting a knife attached to his leg, sliced his owner in the groin. Right. The owner bled out and died.
Yeah, he kind of deserved that, man.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, if you fight animals, you deserve what you get. So it was the 2 people, the rooster and the other.
I saw a movie once, I think it was called Planet of the Apes, and we gave the monkeys guns. Like, it's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Never.
Don't tape knives to chickens' feet.
All right, so what we're going to do every week is we're going to post this to Facebook, let you guys vote as to who is the actual Dude of the Week, the winner of the death match. So, Marshall, you looked it over. What do we got?
A resounding win for cockfighting. It is
not cockfighting for the rooster.
Right, for the rooster that killed its owner. 8-2 was the final tally. We did put that up quite late last night, but kudos to the Dude of the Week, which I guess would be the cock.
Yeah. The cockfighting rooster of the week.
Yeah, with the knives attached to
his leg.
Yeah, no big deal.
Right, coming up top of the hour, we got to talk about Snoop Dogg. He was streaming some Madden, and things did not go well.
And it went bad quickly.
But it's really entertaining. We've got the audio. It's after 8 o'clock. It's coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right.
Things were bad at the beginning of the show, but I feel like we've course corrected, guys, and I feel really good about it. Greg, it seems like our engineer is actually watching the live streams as well. He said it looks like everything is right, so possibly could be a video thing on your end. Here's what I suggest: restarting it.
Yeah,
that's what my engineer would say to me. He's just like, "Have you restarted it yet?" I'm like, "I will, of course, I restarted it."
I'd like to call that the Rick Hirschman. So my old boss back in Illinois, anytime there was a computer problem, is like, restart it, unplug it. And that's what was the only advice he'd give you. Restart it, unplug it.
Not exactly an engineer.
No, Rick's not an engineer. I mean, good radio guy, but he's not an engineer. But still, to this day, 20 years later, it's the Rick Hirschman.
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, so I figured we can, with the Snoop Dogg story, do you have any stories about losing your ass when playing video games? I got a small one from when I was a kid.
Let me think about that. I'm just so good at video games. Nothing that comes to my mind, but I'll let you know. Obviously, we have a few minutes there.
Yeah, no, I got one from when I was a kid. My brother busted me, so on something.
Okay.
Me angrily losing video games and breaking my controllers. So I figured. Back to the question: do we want to play the Snoop audio in the first part or the second part? If we play in the first part, set it up. Tell the story in the second part.
Yeah, we play the audio in the first part.
Okay.
Yeah. And while we got a little bit of a break here before we jump into the 8 o'clock hour, I'm going to go use the restroom.
Okay. I'll be right back. All right. So a lot still to get to today. We've got the Snoop Dogg story coming up. We're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. Top of the 9 o'clock hour, very first Torture Tuesday for the morning show. And it'll be the first time. No, I guess we live streamed the one chip challenge I did with Catfish Cooley, but it'll be the first time we did it live on the air and streamed it at the same time. So, gonna be worth watching. I feel I can handle hot things pretty well from all the stupid challenges we've done, but stuff like this is still just too extreme, and my reactions are usually pretty ridiculous. So should be fun. So Torture Tuesday today. Hoping to do a Torture Tuesday about twice a month. That's the plan, especially since we have this the live stream. So if you've got any suggestions for Torture Tuesdays, I will not take a taser. Marshall keeps claiming he will, but he's never actually offered it up. But if you've got any suggestions for Torture Tuesday, just let us know, and we may be able to work it out. Yeah, it worked out well. Can you say hi? Can you hop in? Say hi. Yeah, I'm over here and hop in the front of the thing. That's Stacy from Hot 98.3.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, hi.
So that's Stacy from Hot 98.3, one of our other stations.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
You guys got a cool little setup.
I know. Everybody's jealous now.
I'm kind of jealous. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. You're gonna be there in 20 minutes, Sandy. At the thing, I'm here until 10. So, I mean, yeah, I'm here until 10. So I can come meet you. I mean, you don't have to go out of your way. I will happily come over and meet you. By no means do you have to go out of your way for me. You just let me know when. I'll be there. Okay. So yeah, we did discover that these Pocky chips did expire. And like I said, I don't think that's going to affect the heat of them at all. It might just be a little stale, which, it's not a pleasurable experience anyway. So a stale chip isn't going to be a game changer. Do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Yeah, it should be fine.
Get nervous?
No, I mean, it'll be fine. I remember the first one. I remember how bad it's sucking. I mean, it was the after effects. I did eat this morning. The egg salad sandwich was delicious. I still have part of my burrito left from Rocky's. I may eat that here during the 8 o'clock hour. So no, I mean, it's eating the second one is just what I'm not looking forward to.
Right.
Because I know what the first one's like, and it sucks.
So you're gonna eat one at a time, right?
Yeah. I'll eat one at a time.
It's not really excited about that.
Well, no, I mean, it's not like, yeah. So yeah, I'll eat one and then I'll eat the other.
So yesterday I talked about Navy Federal. They sent me a little,
Got the cookie.
thanks for being awesome pack. One thing I didn't mention was Navy Federal's antibacterial.
Ooh,
Absolutely love that.
nice.
Navy Federal not only taking care of you financially, taking care of you mentally and physically by making sure that my hands are germ free. All right. How long do we have before?
We got about 7 minutes.
Oh, wow,
getting
weird.
into the Smashing Pumpkins 1979, top of the hour. Got 3 Days Grace. And then after that, going to talk Snoop Dogg.
All right. So while we're just hanging out on the stream with you guys, let's do another Answer the Internet question. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So, guys, go ahead and answer this as well on the chat. Would you rather go back to being 18 years old knowing everything you know now or get $1 million?
$1 million. Give me the money.
Really?
Yeah, what do I know now that is going to change my life that much? I mean, it's not like honestly, it's not like I have a bunch of bad decisions laid out in front of me. There's nothing that I can look at and go,
You could buy a bunch of GameStop.
yeah,
GameStop
I
stock.
guess there's that. I was looking more from a personal aspect, but yeah, I guess there is. If you're taking that into consideration, then maybe I'd go back because then you can, you can make way more than $1 million.
All right, so Phil's Chansey says 18. I think I agree with Phil. I think I'd rather go back knowing what I know now, going back to 18, so I could like drop all of my money into Tesla,
Yeah,
and Bitcoin and Dogecoin or whatever, Dogecoin, whatever it's called, and then GameStop. Finley says I'd rather be 18 again. Yeah, I think I would have to go back to being 18. I'm 38, man. 20 years later, I am not a better person.
At least you can admit it.
Yeah, I don't think things got so great where I could be like, yeah, I'd redo it.
So then that's the question. Would you do things differently? I mean, outside of investing, maybe differently. I mean, are there changes you make in your life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. But mostly financial ones. Like I would obviously, Tim goes Apple stock. Yeah, I would buy Apple. Oh my God, I'd buy Disney.
Yeah.
I'd buy Disney like it was going out of stock.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Oh man. Yeah, this is a big wrestling weekend. If you love wrestling, speaking of, I have to bring this up. AEW Revolution.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about this later in the week on the air because I'm really interested. They've got an exploding barbed wire death match. These are, you can Google this stuff. It's more of a Japanese style, but the potential for just to be badass crazy is so there.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch some AEW this coming. It's on a Sunday. They generally did it on a Saturday, which I appreciated, but now it's to a Sunday format. So here we go. Yes, Sandy's AEW. Yes, I'm about that life. So, I can't wait to watch that this coming weekend. There's also, is the big UFC fight this weekend the one with the triple? Oh, I think it is. It's the triple title match. Amanda Nunes is fighting.
Okay.
Israel Adonijay, I think is how you say his name. He's fighting as well for a belt versus belt fight. So yeah, there's some big UFC fights on this weekend too. So should be a big fight weekend, especially with no real sports going on. The NBA doesn't matter. The NHL doesn't matter. The Blackhawks are oddly good.
Okay.
Especially after sucking for like the last, 5 or 6 years. So yeah, it should be a good like sports watching weekend. This coming weekend. So once again, in case you missed it, 8 o'clock hour, talking about Snoop Dogg, and then we'll play some Are You Smarter Than Community College Dropout Trivia. So we're about, how much?
We've got about 4 minutes before we talk Snoop Dogg. If you're wanting to play trivia with us today, start calling in around 8:30-ish.
Okay.
So once again, kind of like with the phone calls we talked about earlier, we're not going to play the trivia live on the air. So we're going to take it and record it. Fortunately, there's kind of a quick turnaround, so we need to hopefully get a call quicker or a little quickly so we can get it recorded, get it edited, and get it up.
Right. All right. So once again, if you want to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia with us, 7 questions, 60 seconds. It's really easy. We're going to ask for people to call in around 8:30. The phone number is 1-800-394-1061. So if you don't have it saved in your phone, make sure to save it. Hang out with us and play against one of us. Cotter, he lost, unfortunately, yesterday. By unfortunately, I mean hilariously. He lost 3-2 because he said my questions were too hard. Although he raked me over the coals on our practice show on Saturday with the most difficult questions, where I think I only got 2 right. I think I only got 2 that day.
Yeah. No, I get it. It was revenge. I understand.
It wasn't revenge,
man. A revenge round.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not revenge.
Let me see what yours look like.
Yeah, if I 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think this one. I think this round for you is very doable. I've got one. Let's see, a couple multiple choice questions. I got a couple multiple choice and 2 50-50 questions.
Yeah, I think this round, if you get chosen, I think you get 4 or 5 right.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Or you somehow mentally regressed over these last few weeks where we haven't been on the air and.
The trivia game's down.
I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, that should be interesting. So that happens around 8:30 today. Got another 2 minutes before we kick on, so let's just do one more question before we jump on. Cotter, would you want a camera following you around 24/7? It would catch funny moments, but also see the effed up S you do. So I guess just straight up question: would you want a camera following you around 24/7?
No.
You're gonna have it 20 hours a week. For the rest of your life with
true.
this show. So are you sure you don't want it just 24/7?
No, I don't need that. I mean, I don't like posting stuff to my Facebook page, social media accounts. I'm not going to have somebody follow me around.
Old man right there. Speaking of, I forgot to share this feed with our rock page. I guess I should do that right now. Twitch was giving me issues this morning, so I was too involved with that. Stupid Twitch.
All right, guys, we've got about 30 seconds. We'll be talking about Snoop Dogg and how his Madden live stream did not go well. Be sure to get the live stream each and every morning of the show, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Now, speaking of Twitch, Snoop Dogg has his own channel, likes to play some video games on Twitch, and over the weekend, he decided to play some Madden. This went down on Sunday. Now, he titled his stream, Sit Back, Relax, and Chill. It's a vibe in here.
Well, it didn't vibe for too long because he played for 15 minutes and then rage quit. Like, threw his controller down. He got big mad.
We've got the audio. Check this out and enjoy. I had to listen to that about 20 times to make sure I got everything. He swore so much.
Well, the best part is for the next 7 hours, He just let his stream go, and it was just an empty room. That's wild.
Now, most of his streams, I read, get about 1,000 views.
Yeah.
This one, of 7 hours of nothing, has gotten over 100,000.
People love to see the big reaction videos, and boy, did he have a vibe, as he put it.
He broke his own rules of the room. Sit back, relax, and chill. There was no chill in that. And it's funny because it was like a pass play, and he got beat, and then he just went nuts. I wonder, he probably was playing against somebody, or was he just playing computer?
Yeah, on Twitch, I'm sure he was playing online against someone.
I wonder what that person was going through at that point in time. To hear Snoop freak out, throw the controller, and just basically quit.
Well, you had it edited so heavily there. Did he scream anyone's name?
No, there was no names. No names,
Right.
just all kinds of obscenities. Now, you play video games way more than I do. I do play some, and in my younger days, when I played way more video games, I could not control my temper.
Really?
Yes.
You control it really well now as an adult, but you're just essentially repressed is what I...
Maybe that's what it is.
That's what I thought.
So coming up here after Brand New Offspring, I'll tell you the story about how I had a rough day playing some straight-up regular Nintendo, and how my brother ratted me out on it.
Oh.
I know, stabbed me right in the back.
Wasn't Adam, was it?
No, this was Nathan.
I never liked him.
The middle brother.
Never liked him.
Let the bad times roll. This is Brand New Offspring, Rock 106.1.
I actually haven't got a chance to listen to the new Offspring. How is it?
It's Offspring. If you like Offspring, you'll like the song.
Okay. Well, you sold it to me. I love it.
I like it. When they played Rockville 2-3 years ago, whatever it was, it's like it's the first time I'd seen them live. And you see them live, and you're like, you forget how good this band is. They're one of those bands that just like every song they played in concert was a hit. You knew everyone. You were into everyone. So, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun song. I'm glad they're back with something.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the name of their album. Let the Let the Good Times Die or something like that.
Yeah.
Thought that was fun. Yeah, so they released that song I think while I was out of town, so that's why I haven't had a chance to sit down and really listen to it today. Music news should be interesting today too, because there wasn't a whole lot going on, but I found a crap ton of March birthdays for rock stars. So we'll actually go over some birthdays this month, including one that's happening today.
Okay.
So, of an artist that I know you love.
Geddy Lee?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite. Well, we have a minute or 2 minutes before we go on, just because we probably won't get to it during the show, but for anyone watching the live stream, because we obviously know you guys love video games, Cotter and Marshall Madness. So obviously the NCAA men's tournament's coming up here in the next few weeks. We're going to have a bracket challenge at our website, rock1061.com, where you could win an Xbox Series X, and it's a bundle too. So I think it comes with
with Madden, I think.
Madden, so you can rage quit with Snoop Dogg. Madden, like a $20 gift card. I think there's an extra controller in there as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it should be up online on the website, rock1061.com today. Just waiting for the final thumbs up that everything's ready.
Yeah, and then obviously you won't be able to fill out your brackets until after they do Selection Sunday, which is the Sunday previous to all the action. And I think the action starts on the 18th. I think I'm correct.
I don't remember. But you'll be able to sign up today and be ready to go. And then, like Marshall said, after Selection Sunday, go in and pick your brackets. You're gonna let you pick up the 3 brackets. You can go stupid crazy on one. You can have that conservative one,
right?
And then just a middle one.
And then we're gonna make our good friend, close personal friend, the big guy Frank Skokowski, fill out one as well.
Yeah, we'll get Billy to fill out one.
Yeah,
we'll get Crash to fill out one. So yeah. All right, 30 seconds. Be sure to get the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can also listen to the show online at rock1061.com. You can download the app, and you can get us on your in-home smart speaker. So talking about Snoop Dogg, who on Sunday was on Twitch playing some Madden, played for 15 minutes before rage quitting and just throwing an absolute fit. He just goes off, man.
Your Snoop Dogg, you probably afford those controllers like nothing. He's probably got like 10 other controllers that he can rage quit with later.
He just had an extra one sitting there just so he can throw. You know, it wasn't even plugged in. That's just my throw when I'm angry.
That's my throw-in controller.
So back when I was a kid and NES came out, so I had to buy my own. My parents wouldn't buy it, so I think that's when I was detasseling. Worst job you can ever have.
Oh, yeah, worst.
And so I bought my own Nintendo, and I would play up in my bedroom, and I had like a steel folding chair that I would sit on to play.
Mm-hmm.
And when I would lose, and in the original Super Mario Brothers, I lost a lot, I would slam my controller down on my chair.
Yeah, and the controllers were just those square little deals. Yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously, I mean, it didn't shatter, but the innards of that controller stopped working. I mean, I just broke it. I smashed the chair multiple times. So we were down at dinner one night, and I was talking about how my controller was broken. And my mom's like, oh, well, you bought the Nintendo. I'll buy you a new controller. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Right.
And then my brother's like, yeah, well, you shouldn't brash it against your chair. That's why you broke it. My mom didn't buy me a new controller.
Oh, she rescinded the offer.
Yeah, my brother ratted me out, man.
See, when I was a kid, I didn't have all the money, but we had enough money for a Nintendo 64. I remember one time, like, rage gripping the controller so much, I heard it pop a little bit, and I stopped myself because I'm like, there's no way I can afford another one of these. So I don't think I've ever had, like, quite a rage quit moment like Snoop Dogg did, but I of course I've wanted to.
And I'm surprised, because you're a way bigger gamer than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of surprised there isn't a moment that within the past 5 years even.
No, I wish there was a moment where I point to, but I guess I'm just too thrifty to let myself break
fair.
my own stuff.
That makes the most sense. This is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Wanda, happy birthday to your boy. Happy first birthday to
happy
that
birthday.
guy.
That's awesome.
Good luck at the hospital today. All right, so we'll break into just a little story about the Atlanta Hawks here in just a little minute after our commercials, and then we'll wrap up the hour with trivia. We'll play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Trivia? Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery, which I haven't had an opportunity to make my way up to. Obviously, we're doing the morning show now, so during the week at some point, like at noon, we should head on over and just get some liquor, have a couple cocktails.
I think we wait until mid-March because that's when their gin comes out. Currently, vodka, moonshine, bourbon, and rum. Gin is released in March or mid-March. So we go when we have all of the options.
Once again, guys, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us today. We'll finish up this hour with Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, and then Cotter for Torture Tuesday, because he's really bad at fantasy football. He's going to do 2 one-chip challenges live on the stream. You'll be able to watch and hang out with us while that is happening. And then to wrap up the show today, we'll do some Marshall's Music News. I'll talk about Shinedown, Brent Smith, Zach Myers, doing a string of acoustic shows. We have a bunch of rocker birthdays in March. I'll do some of those. And then we'll talk about the Download Festival. It's a huge rock festival that happens in England every single year. Obviously, last year didn't happen, and now we have some news on this year's show. So we'll talk all about that in Marshall's Music News as well. I just ate a piece of granola bar, and now it's stuck in my throat. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do another question from Answer the Internet, the game I got from Barstool Sports. Would you rather have a vocabulary of 100 words or only be able to say 3,000 words a day, but it can be any words? Actually, I guess that leads to a question. How many words does the average person say in a day? Let's Google this together. Okay, so the average, it says on Google, how many words do we say per day is 7,000 words. So once again, the question is, would you rather have a vocabulary of 100 words or only be able to say 3,000 words a day, but it can be any words? It's obvious. You go for the later there. You go for 3,000 words a day. If I could just talk half the amount that I have to each day, that'd be amazing. What would you guys do? Would you rather have a vocabulary of 100 words or only be able to say 3,000 words a day? 3,000 words a day, right? Get home from work, you don't have to talk to your wife or husband. Oh, sounds amazing. I'd save most of my words for, yeah, you can. I would save most of my words for my dogs. They need encouragement, like get in the house. Here's a treat. Shut up. They would get most of my words. Ooh-wee. Is anyone ready for Savannah Pro Hockey team to start? Of course, I got my Seattle Kraken hoodie on today. I cannot wait for Savannah Pro Hockey to start here next October. It feels forever away, but the name contest is currently going. If you go to SavannahProHockey.com, you can actually suggest a name for the team, and they are going to announce that name, I think, in June or July of this year. Phil goes, I work in a cave by myself anyway, so 3,000 words a day would be easy. So Cotter asked a question, would you rather only be able to use 100 words? Would you rather have a vocabulary of 100 words or only be able to say 3,000 words a day? The average person, according to Google, uses 7,000 words. So,
Well, I guess we're screwed either way.
No, I'd rather just say 3,000 words. I would rather say 3,000 words a day. Obviously, I'm not able to because of this job.
I was going to say hit our limit by 8 and the show's over.
Yeah. Nicole goes, I can Neanderthal the S out of this day. Phil says, I work at a cave by myself. Anyway, so 3,000 words would be easy. All right, so Cotter is preparing himself in less than an hour. Torture Tuesday will be here. Cotter is going to be eating 2 Pocky 1-chip challenges right here, back to back. It's going to happen. Sandy, I'm excited that you're excited about pro hockey. I'm a season ticket holder already. I got a bunch of friends who are just stoked for it. So once again, SavannahProHockey.com. If you have a great name for our future team, put it in there. I think they're giving away a really cool prize associated with that if they choose your name. So my choice for the Savannah Pro Hockey team is the Savannah 2 Ghosts, because you could do 2 ghosts with 2 red cups, 2 goes. Get it?
I like it.
Okay, not the best. All right, they all can't be winners. Sorry, guys. But anyway, I think plus also I just want a haunted hockey team. Like I want it to be a ghost or a graveyard or a haunted ship or something. I don't know. I want it to be very Halloweeny with the town, just because it makes sense.
It does, and and I'm not saying there aren't businesses in the area that don't take advantage of it, but nobody really does on a big scale outside of, haunted tours or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, Graveface has that vibe to it.
Yeah.
But,
well, they have like the serial killer museum down on River Street, which I still haven't got a chance to go to. I want to go check that out. But, yeah, there's not even like a good haunted house here, man. We have the Ailey Shriners, which they do a really nice job, but we don't have like that big mecca, huge, like 5-house sort of installation. And, Savannah has a footprint to be able to, like, contain that. And it's kind of crazy that we don't.
Sorry, burrito.
It's still delicious the day after.
So good.
It is really good.
It's not like I could do that burrito every day.
Oh, no.
But every so often, I think post-show burritos, good idea.
And just in case you guys were wondering, Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering, it's over in Sandfly. They have a thing called the Ultimate Burrito. It's $10.
Yep.
But it is out freaking standing. Well worth the drive over to Sandfly for breakfast. And Rocky and the entire crew there is super nice. Got a chance to say hi to them yesterday. So go check it out. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering. Also, Rocky's sponsor our show, man. I want free burritos.
Well, it's funny because we went in there, and I mean, they could tell we were on a mission. They're like, "You came in here with a purpose to grab those burritos." Like, yes, we did.
We absolutely did. And those were excellent. And it was so big. I didn't even eat lunch yesterday. I went from breakfast to dinner.
Yeah,
it
same thing.
Definitely held me over.
I mean, it's almost better the next day. I ain't gonna lie. It's. I mean, I wish I had some hot sauce.
It's like a piece of cold pizza, man.
Yep.
It's excellent in every form and fashion. Oh, I guess we have that Atlanta Hawks story. How bad are the Atlanta Hawks right now?
I think they're pretty bad. They are currently 14-20, 11th in the Eastern Conference. They've lost 11 of their last 15.
The Wizards and the Cavaliers are worse.
Sorry for eating on camera, guys. My apologies.
It's what happens when you stream a 4-hour morning show every morning. We're bound to eat something at some point.
True story. All right, 2 more minutes left in Metallica. We'll talk about the Hawks, and then we'll set up for trivia.
Yeah, the Hawks stink, man. Sorry, I had to just do some research there. They stink out loud.
Yeah.
All right, a little less than 30 seconds before we jump on air. Once again, we'll talk about the Atlanta Hawks here, and then we'll jump into Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? So we'll start taking your calls here in just a little bit for your chance to play against one of us.
All right, we'll be back. So the Atlanta Hawks are having a rough go so far.
You meant to say decade, Cotter.
A rough go so far this season. Yes, the past few decades really haven't been that strong. But less than halfway into the season, they are 14-20, currently 11th in the Eastern Conference. They have lost 11 of their last 15 games.
So someone has to be accountable for that. So just last night, the Atlanta Hawks have fired their coach, Lloyd Pierce, and I think they've instated McMillan? Is that Nate McMillan, like the former player Nate McMillan? I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to serve as the interim coach. He was one of the assistant coaches on the team. Now, we were talking about this earlier, but the last time they actually made the playoffs was 2017, which is the year prior to Lloyd Pierce taking over. He's been was hired in 2018. His record in the 2 full years or whatever he was here, 63 and 120.
Yeah, not great.
That's rough. Now, we were looking into this. I mean, have the Hawks really ever had, what you'd call a great season? Their best was in 2015 when they were 60 and 22. And then from there, you got to go back to like 94, 87, 97. I mean, it's kind of a rough go for this franchise.
Just a rough couple decades.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as being a Chicago Bears fan. So I can relate very, very closely with the Atlanta Hawks here. It's just, it's been real bad. And honestly, I don't see the team getting much better because they just they gave out big money contracts to Rajon Rondo, Chris Dunn, and a few other guys that I can't pronounce their names. I mean, I think the Hawks are kind of stuck this way for a while.
Now, if you had to power rank like the pro sports teams in, the area, Atlanta, Georgia, they're last, right?
Like all of them are like last.
No one.
The Braves are good, man.
No, I'm talking from you want to talk quality, but even, just fan support. I mean, it's like you hear people talk about the Braves. You hear, if you're going to throw in college, obviously Georgia, you hear, people talk about that. I don't hear a lot of people going, man, the Hawks are my team.
Yeah, they're pretty low. Possibly even lower than the hockey team that doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, it is kind of lowly to be an Atlanta Hawks fan.
All right, so we've got Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia coming up here in just minutes. You'll be able to call in, participate, take on either Marshall or myself. 1 round, 7 questions, 60 seconds. It's on the way. Here's Shinedown in Atlas Falls. Cutler and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
All right. Yeah, remember the Atlanta Thrashers?
I do.
They moved to, Atlanta Thrashers. I think they moved up to Canada, didn't they? Didn't they? Excuse me. Yeah, they only the Atlanta Thrashers only lasted a decade.
Really?
99 to 2011? Yeah, 12 years.
Got a phone call for one.
Yeah. Then they became the Jets.
Nope, missed it. Let's see how many rings that's set for and may have to before it goes to voicemail. Or raise it, whichever one.
Even the colors for the Thrashers, they were like blue and kind of gold and white. Just not great hockey colors.
When did they leave?
They left in 2011.
Okay.
So, and then they moved up to Winnipeg and became the Winnipeg Jets. So they haven't done anything since.
Yeah.
The boss came through.
Yeah.
Got her a gallon of 2% milk.
Yeah. I should get the job done.
Should do it. I was thinking I could get 3 more and just bring them all.
Right. Just pour them over your body.
Thank you.
Wasn't that was the Flames? No, I mean it says here it was the Atlanta Thrashers to 2011. They became the Winnipeg Jets in 2011. They're still there. Let's see. Oh man, there was an NHL team in Atlanta. I honestly didn't even know that. The Atlanta Flames from 72 to 80.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then they moved to Calgary after that. Atlanta just has a really great job of raising NHL teams and letting them grow up and flourish in Canada. So congratulations, to Canada for scoring some really good hockey teams. Yeah, the Calgary Flames have been up in Canada since 80. Crazy. All right, once again, guys, Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? I'll go ahead and switch over the panel to that. That is going to begin here in just a few minutes. We'll have an opportunity for you guys to play against one of us. We'll also give you guys an opportunity to win some Adelita's Way tickets later on this week with us. So keep listening. They're playing a show at Victory North on March 12th. That same exact day, lead singer Rick DeJesus is going to join us for Beer for Breakfast, which is a feature we're bringing from the Work Release program. We called it the Beer Review of Supremacy. We are now retitling it because we're drinking at 9 a.m. in the morning. We're doing that every single Friday with a guest in studio. So this week, it'll be Smith Matthews of Southbound Brewing Company, Hopatomica. And then the following week, it'll be Rick DeJesus of Adelita's Way. So we're really excited to have those guys in studio. It's always fun to drink with more than just Cotter. I've done a lot of that in my life. I think I need to make some of this hockey knowledge we just found out together part of my trivia questions in the future. Solid questions.
So yeah, we're gonna about 2 minutes ask for the college dropout. So if any of you guys want to play, get ready to call in.
That number is 1-800-394-1061, 1-800-394-1061. And after trivia, man, it's a slippery slope to the end of the show. Torture Tuesday, followed by Marshall's Music News. It's going to be fun.
Good times. Is there one of the stories that has somebody we could play a song for?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
One of the Marshall's Music News stories that would be good for going into the song.
The first story I'm going to do Shinedown, so you can throw any Shinedown song there if you want.
Okay.
Or it's technically about Smith and Meyer, so if you want to play any of their acoustic stuff. Birthday news. There's Disturbed, Blink, Smash, Aerosmith, AC/DC. So that one's pretty easy.
Yeah. All right, we'll do this. We'll go into Smith and Meyer's. Not bad enough.
We'll come out of that or go into it?
Go into it,
Okay.
that first story, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, guys, got about 30. All right, don't forget you can get the stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch under a half an hour away. If you can get in front of a computer to get the stream, do it, because at 9 o'clock, it is Torture Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. Cotter's going to be eating two, not one, but two Pocky one-chip challenges. He lost a bet between the two of us a few months back when he lost against me in a fantasy football championship game. Sorry about your luck, but you know what? That's the way it goes.
The biggest regret is losing out on like the over $300.
Yeah,
that was the biggest downfall.
Yeah, that sounds terrible for you.
And now I have to eat chips. This is fantastic.
I spent almost $40 of those dollars buying these chips for you. So
okay.
You're welcome.
You're okay. Yeah, thanks.
I also lost. I also feel the pain.
How did you lose? All right, it's time to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? It is powered by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. Currently, they got vodka. They got moonshine.
I like that.
They got bourbon.
Oh.
They got rum.
Okay.
And coming mid-March, going to have some gin.
Yeah, and we brought it up yesterday. There's a story where this lady who's lived to like 105 years old, she credited that because she would eat gin-soaked raisins.
I don't like raisins. Can I soak
What?
something else? Does that have to
Raisins
be
are
raisins?
they're just grapes.
Can I soak like a chocolate bar? What about a pizza?
Pizza.
Ooh, French dip, but instead of au
soggy
jus,
pizza.
it's gin.
Wow. Yes.
I'm just thinking
you know
outside
what?
the box.
Yes. Yes, you can, Cotter. All right, so here's the deal. You can take on one of us in the new game. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Yes, both of us dropped out of community college. So 7 questions, 60 seconds. Can you do better than one of us? If you think you can, give us a call. 1-800-394-1061.
All right.
Once again, guys, playing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? We got a call. Here we go.
Rock 1061, who's this?
Teresa,
Teresa, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm fantastic. You want to play some trivia?
I do.
All right. Who do you want to take on, myself or Marshall?
I'm taking you.
Ah, dang it.
All
I
right.
lose once, and everybody's like, I'm going to kick his ass.
Well, it was really easy yesterday. So, Teresa, once again, thank you for calling in and playing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Presented by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. So here's the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Oh, I got to break out my timer here. It's been so long since we've done trivia, Cotter. Like I said, once again, 7 questions, 60 seconds. If for some reason you don't know the answer to one of these questions, feel free to say pass, and if we have enough time, we'll come back to it. Other than that, are you ready?
I gotcha.
All right. Your time will begin after I ask the first question, so here we go. Who is known as Slim Shady?
Eminem.
Correct. What is the only continent without any bees?
Australia?
Incorrect. Mel Gibson and
Okay.
Danny Glover appear in which series of films?
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Correct. Who won the Super Bowl last year?
Oh, shit. Tampa Bay.
Incorrect.
Last year.
Yep.
Oh,
What popular board game involving money was banned in the Soviet Union?
Monopoly.
Correct. What sport is the Heisman Trophy awarded in?
Football.
Correct. And finally, name one current member of the band AC/DC.
Angus Young.
That is correct. Congratulations, Teresa. Today you got 5 out of 7 correct, and you did it way before time even eclipsed. So congratulations on that. So Cotter, you are on, buddy. So Teresa got 5 out of 7 correct.
What are you doing to me, Teresa?
I am a fountain of useless knowledge.
Hey, obviously
Wonderful.
it's coming in strong, very useful here.
All right, so Cotter, I think these questions are definitely easier than yesterday. So Teresa, we're just going to turn off your mic for a second. You're still on with us. Still hang around, and you'll be able to listen to Cotter and see how he does here. So we'll turn her down real quick. And then here we go. Cotter, same rules apply to you. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Your time will begin after I ask the first question. Are you ready?
Gotta do better
It
than
doesn't matter.
Okay,
Shut
fine.
up. All right, here we go. Who is known as Slim Shady?
Eminem, Marshall Mathers,
Correct. What is the only continent without any bees?
Antarctica,
Correct. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover appear in which series of films?
Lethal Weapon.
Correct. Way to go. Who won the Super Bowl last year?
Last year. Oh, I see what you did there. Who won it last year? Pass. I don't remember.
What popular board game involving money was banned in the Soviet Union?
Monopoly.
Correct. What sport is the Heisman Trophy awarded in?
College football.
Correct. And name one current member of the band AC/DC.
Brian Johnson.
Correct. All right, man. You did pass on question number 4. Who won the Super Bowl last year?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
All right, Cotter, you do take the win home today. 6-5 over Teresa. Teresa, no. What a monster that Cotter
I
is.
know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry, Tracy. You laid down a fantastic challenge. I'm just humbled that I was able to rise to it.
I don't know why I didn't get Antarctica. I'm an idiot.
It's all good.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for calling in and playing against Cotter. And, of course, every single day, right here, 8:30 on the Cotter and Marshall Show, you can play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout?
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, so actually we went over all the answers. So
no, I did by getting them right.
You're so humble in victory, Cotter. Wow.
No, who won the Super Bowl last year?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. Oh crap! You gotta be kidding.
Yeah,
All right.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Such a moron.
Yep.
All right, wait a second. Are you smarter than the community college dropout trivia powered by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery every weekday 8:30? Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1. All right, let me get this edited. All right, guys, we're gonna edit this up a little bit, and yeah, we'll be good to go.
Okay. Cutler's done editing what you guys just heard live on the stream. We always edit just in case we cuss or the person cusses, just to make sure that we're extra safe when it comes to the on-air stuff. Cotter has a filthy mouth, just in case you're wondering. So once we play this back, that'll be pretty much a wrap on the 8 o'clock hour. And we've been talking about it all morning. Top the 9 o'clock hour. Cotter is literally going to eat it. And I mean 2 one-chip challenges from Pocky. These are some of the hottest tortilla chips that you can get on the market. I mean, they come in a little coffin-shaped box. And it's Carolina Reaper and Sichuan Heat. So it's going to be wild, a wild morning for him. Excuse me. So for protective purposes, we've gotten Cotter some tomato basil wheat thins, and then our boss on the way came through and picked up a gallon of 2% milk. He obviously has never eaten anything hot in his life. Whole milk is actually the way to go.
It really is.
You need as much fat in your mouth, and I know that sounds weird to say out loud, but you need really, really fatty foods or liquids. And honestly, the best thing to eat when eating hot food is ice cream. Like, go find like extra chocolate something when it comes to heat challenges, and that is the best thing to eat to help subside the heat.
All right.
Wouldn't you say?
I agree. Yes. Ice cream, just a spoon and ice cream and just letting it sit in your mouth, man. It's the best thing you can do.
Greg says, you know what really helps with hot food? Curdled milk. Try that. My God.
I think the milk's okay. I don't think it's curdled yet.
Regular one is good. Brandon President, is the show description? Yeah, still a preview. Probably not. Craig, I'm just here to help. Yes, you are, bud. We appreciate that. Thanks for hanging around with us this morning. Show number 2 of course, the brand new morning show here on Rock 106.1. Cotter and Marshall Show. We're excited to hang out with you guys each and every morning with the live stream. I think we're actually our first in the company to do a live stream for any show. So we're excited to do that. So, I mean, the same content that you're getting on the air, plus you get extra stuff with us. If you watch the stream, you get to see the behind-the-scenes stuff, us yelling at each other, throwing insults at each other. We ask stupid questions, and speaking of stupid questions, Cotter, we got some time.
Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure this is going okay, and I'll be right back.
Speaking of stupid questions, and guys, anyone listening, please chime in with your answer. Would you rather win an Olympic gold medal or have a piece of the aggro crag from that Nickelodeon show?
Gold medal? Are you kidding me?
But the aggro crag was the best.
I don't even know what that is.
Really? It's from oh my God.
You know my love of the Olympics. I mean, would you rather have a kid or a gold medal? I'm picking gold medal every time.
Why can't I can't think of the name from the
Forbidden
TV
Temple?
Show. Guts. Nickelodeon Guts,
I have
man.
no idea what that is.
No, it aired from 92 to 96. Mike O'Malley was the host.
Like the comedian actor guy?
Yeah,
okay.
Mike O'Malley.
Yeah.
He
always wears a hat now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it was awesome. And they had to climb up this mountain at the end, and if you won, you hit this buzzer, and you got your trophy was a piece of the mountain. It was called the aggro crag.
Oh.
And it was awesome.
Now, give me a gold medal for the Olympics all day long. All day, every day.
Let me see. I just want to show you a picture of the trophy. I guess it was actually kind of on that card. So, the aggro crag was that.
Yeah, no,
it was,
I guess I didn't. I don't remember
awesome.
watching Guts.
It was awesome.
92, I would have been 16. So.
No, I mean, I think here's the thing. If you have a gold medal and you were showing it off to someone, they would look at a guy like you and me and be like, where'd you steal that from? Where'd you buy it? I could probably tell people as a child I was on guts and won the aggro crag.
I could play badminton. I could be a fierce ping ponger. Yeah. No, am I a sprinter? No.
Actually, that's a great follow-up question. What would your Olympic sport of choice be? What sport do you think you even have a small chance at winning?
The few sports I played when I was growing up, I wrestled. So I will say, if it would have been and I would have stuck to it, the only shot would have been, like wrestling.
Olympic wrestling.
Yeah, no, I did that in high school.
Okay.
I started wrestling like when I was 10, 11, 12.
How's your skills at like basketball?
None.
Non-existent?
No. Well, we talked about this the other day. It's like, my dad was a great athlete. I mean, he ran the Boston Marathon. He was ran multiple marathons, but he ran Boston when you had to qualify for it. And he was a great basketball player. I got none of that.
Did your brothers get athletic skills at all?
Nathan, yes. So both my brothers take after my dad. I take after my mom. So they're taller and bald. I'm shorter and I've got hair. So I think it's a fair trade-off. Because now it doesn't. I mean, I'm happy with being 5'8". It doesn't bother me. But it's like if I, and I don't even mind. If you're bald, you're bald. That's cool. I got no issue with that. I've shaved my head in the past, but it was a choice. So I mean, knowing that at 45, I still got a full head of vibrant hair.
So, what do you think the average height for a man is? I just Googled it.
I'm gonna say like 5'9". I guess I'm shorter than.
Wow,
average.
you nailed it. You absolutely had it. It is 5 foot.
I just figured I'd be
9 inches.
shorter than average.
Yeah. About 12 inches, huh?
Yeah.
No, sorry, 1 inch. Just the 1 inch. We're bad at math. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. By about 5'8".
All right. So you're like 10 minutes away from Torture Tuesday, man. Are you scared?
I'm not excited. I'm excited for people. I mean, the fact that we have the live stream now for this makes me excited because I think this will be a lot of fun. I would if it wasn't me eating it, I would totally watch this. You kidding me? I'm in on this. Watching people suffering in pain. The fact of the second chip makes me a bit nervous because like I said, the first time I did this with Catfish Cooley, I didn't eat anything ahead of time, and within 25 minutes, I was wrecked on my office floor in the fetal position.
Oh yeah.
So that was tough, and I'll share the story about the eating the death nut challenge, how that affected me here in a bit when we're on the air. So eating the second chip, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. 2 of those.
Yeah. So here is the chip that it comes in this coffin case, and then on the inside there's a couple pamphlets, and it's this artwork of just saying it's super crazy hot. But this is the actual chip. This is, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh,
did it fall out?
A piece of it came out.
So now it's got floor dust on it.
Oh, it's totally got floor dust. Don't worry. There's just one small piece that I still make you.
Was the package open on the inside?
Yeah, I don't know why it was open.
Okay, now I'm scared.
Greg goes 5-second rule. It was a 5-second rule. I totally picked it up. Someone timed that. Either way, I won't.
Why is the package open?
I don't know. I didn't go in and tamper with your stupid chips, man. Either way, you still have to eat that. It's Torture Tuesday, dude.
This adds a whole nother layer to it.
Actually, our boss goes, new carpet, no worries. Actually, it is quite new carpet. So
why is that open?
I don't know why that's open, man.
Oh man, that's
also I have to go wash my hands before I accidentally touch my eyes. I'm not joking.
No,
how much
I don't
time do we
blame
got?
you. we got time. All right, yeah. So there's one. The first chip has been broken. That's fine. I'm gonna open it now. Okay. Oh god dang. Ooh, it does worry me a bit that it was open. Yeah, 2 of them.
What?
Because I'm a moron. Stacy.
I watched this on TikTok. It's legit.
No, I've done this already. It sucks.
It doesn't suck.
I've never done 2.
Out of all the ones you've done on a scale from 1 to 10, where's this one?
Okay, that's a good question. I don't know. So this affected me in a different way because here, talk to the mic. It affected me in a different way because I didn't eat going in. Stacy from Hot 98.3 is sitting in our.
Hi, everybody.
I don't have access to push the buttons to turn on the mics over there, so I would, or the cameras. So she's asking about how this ranked. So and we've talked about it on the stream today. So I didn't eat prior to doing the 1 chip challenge. So instead of hours later it hurting, this hurt instantly 20 minutes later. So the fact that I got to eat 2 Makes
Now-
me a little nervous.
You have to eat 2?
Yeah, we're stupid.
And I can say booty on your station, right?
You can say booty. Yeah.
Okay, so does your booty hole, like,
It's
on
gonna,
a scale from 1 to 10, how fiery does your booty hole get afterwards?
This one was pretty intense. I'm gonna here in a bit. I'm gonna tell the story on the air about the death nut challenge, which was bad.
Oh, I remember that when you were on your office floor. Is that the one you were on the floor?
I was on the floor for this one. That one I was literally laying in the studio.
Oh, here, let me
Yeah, turn to. There we
let
go.
me do on the.
Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean
Three
to.
guys.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Hi.
There's Stacy.
This is a really cool
Stacey
setup
from Hot
you all
93.
have.
Yeah, we worked on it a little bit.
Looks nice.
So you just telling Stacy crying right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Well, I
tell-
remember him taking the one, and then I remember him on the office for the death nut
Mhm.
in the ice cream. You were ice creaming it. I
Yeah.
just remember that.
the one that was open looks questionable.
So
Is it supposed to be
Greg
orange?
Greg says I bet the carb has pubes on it now. hashtag studio cooties. Good chance.
Probably
Well,
true.
I'm guessing just the heat and everything on the chip would kill anything that was on the floor.
Yeah, probably. Did you open up the other one? Is the
Not
other one-
yet. It's here. I haven't.
Well, like yeah, I mean, it's not open, right?
No, that one's not open. This was the open one. Does it look weird?
I thought it's supposed to be all black.
I mean, it looks. I mean,
Compare it to the other one.
Yeah, open
compare
the
it to
other
the other one.
Okay.
Because I thought, oh no, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
they're
they,
fine.
They both look weird.
One
You're
will be
eating all of that?
one will be a little stale. Raise it up a little bit. There you go. So there is the one chips Cotter will be eating.
Yeah, I mean all that.
And you're going to do one chip and then one chip, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I'm by one chip. I'm taking all of these remnants of pieces. I'm not gonna like nibble on each one. It's
Right.
it's the clump of it all going in. at
You're not
once.
going to savor.
No, there's no savoring.
Yeah.
Oh man.
See, it's like so. The hottest thing, in my opinion, we've ever had was the toe of Satan.
The worst.
And I mean, thankfully, it's not one you swallowed. You just kept it in your mouth, so you didn't have the after effects that wreak havoc on your innards because most of it was just in your mouth. And for you're holding that there for 5
Oh no,
minutes.
it hit my stomach immediately.
Did it?
Yeah, because I
See?
mean, it would just the
I mean, you
sucker
got-
melted in your mouth and it immediately hit your stomach. It wasn't like a food item
Yeah.
like a chip or nut where once your stomach digests it, essentially you get a second burn inside of your
Yeah.
body. So
What about
yeah,
your
and that
booty hole?
what's that?
What about your booty hole? Because I was asking in the booty hole. Because if I eat hot wings, my booty hole sucks.
No,
so I couldn't even imagine.
Booty hole is not that bad. Actually, when you urinate, it is.
What?
It never affected me like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll go right through your bloodstream, man. I mean,
Yeah.
like it'll when you urinate, it'll pee. When you pee, it'll
Yeah.
burn again. But going back to the toe of Satan, that video is currently up and available to watch at our YouTube channel, YouTube/Cotter Marshall, which hopefully I'll be able to get that URL tomorrow. It's not available right now, but yeah, that video lives on the internet and it is ridiculous.
Now, so as I've gotten older, I mean, I've always loved spicy foods, but as I've gotten older, they affect me more harshly.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I could eat pizza and just some typical, hot sauce that isn't too bad, and I, will feel the after effects of it. So, some of this stuff is just
like a bad
It's
hangover.
not good for me.
Yeah, it is.
A spicy hangover.
It is not
I don't
going.
know why you do this to yourself. I don't.
It's people like it.
Real? Is that what this is all about?
That's
is
what we tell
all-
ourselves.
this is
We're
all
like,
about the
people love
listeners.
to see this.
I
yeah.
mean, I like to see it personally.
All right, well, Stacy in the room, and we got another 5 minutes. Let's ask Stacy a question.
There you go.
So we have some questions from Barstool Sports' game Answer the Internet. So Stacy, would you rather live in the middle of nowhere in Iowa, the swamps of Louisiana, or Alaska?
Probably Louisiana, because I would say it's most similar to here. And I've learned how to kill the poisonous snakes and the alligators, and they have crawfish. And if I light a fire, I can live.
Okay. All right. I would.
That's a fair one.
Speaking of snakes, I actually killed a snake in my backyard once with my Legend of Zelda sword.
I remember this story.
Yeah, and I broke my Legend of Zelda sword.
I remember that
Yeah,
story.
it was, don't come into my backyard, snakes, thinking you're not going to get murdered because I
used
will
a
straight
hoe.
up murder you.
I used a hoe, those old school hoes,
Yeah.
and it was scary. And it was a black
Is there a
snake.
new school hoe that I'm not familiar with?
There might be.
I don't know.
Guys, TikTok's changed the world. TikTok is-
That's the only platform we're not on.
That's why
I
I
don't-
bought these pants.
You bought them because of TikTok?
Yeah, they're supposed to make your butt look better, and I need all the help I can get.
Whoa.
Fair
okay.
enough.
Yeah.
I will say, so I did find a guy on TikTok. I found it through something else, and took went down the rabbit hole on just the desktop where you can still get to TikTok. I don't have the app, but it is angry responder or angry. The guy just responds to everything angrily, but he's does it in a completely positive way. It is one of the most funny things.
The big muscly guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Dude,
I forget his name.
So good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff on TikTok. Not even just like pop culture, but like wood doing stuff with a thing.
Wow.
What is that?
That's a chainsaw.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You hold a chainsaw that way without losing a hand.
But he actually made like Olaf and Zelda and Mario and stuff. Like you would like that.
I
And
just
he
don't.
does it with a chainsaw.
I don't want the Chinese government to have my information. That's why I've never.
I don't think they own it now. Isn't it like Microsoft or something?
No, it's still.
It's still the Chinese government. It's
Never
never
gonna
sold.
stop. TikTok, don't stop. Do y'all want help taking pictures or anything? 'Cause
Sure, if you want to take some pictures.
I definitely am gonna go get that. 'Cause
Alright.
So now you show up for this.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
last time I was here, I took pictures for him for the Death Nut. Well, then Cotter actually saved a Death Nut for me, and it sucked. So
Yeah, I
the
want
fact
no
that they
part
did
of
all
that.
of those.
No part
So,
of that.
okay, so we got 2 breaks scheduled for this.
Yep.
Do we want to eat one and then come back and eat the other one?
You know what? I'm gonna let you decide that because this sucks, and I don't want you to blame me for anything here. So it's your call.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We still have people watching?
Yeah, I
Streaming?
think there's some people watching.
All right, so respond here. Do I eat them both in one break, basically at the same time? Or do we split it between 2 breaks? So if you're watching the stream right now, comment, please. Should I eat them basically both at the same time? Should we split them up over 2 breaks? I will do what the people want.
Yeah. So drop some comments. Let Cotter know whether he should be tortured all at once or over time.
Yeah, extend the torture is basically what we're doing.
Okay, got a
we
couple
get a
comments in. One at a time. Extend the breaks. They're looking at possibly, just doing one at a time. Greg says all together. Then someone says drink the entire gallon of milk. Phil says split it. Yeah, it seems like consensus. People want you to split the one chip challenges.
That'll be
Because they
the
hate you.
worst.
It's
That's
because
the
they hate you,
worst.
Connor.
No, I don't want to think it's because they hate me. So here's the deal. I'll split it up. So we'll do one,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll get into Chevelle's Self-Destructor.
That's a
Their
5-minute song.
It's 5
5
minutes. I
minutes.
have to sit here for
Of
5 minutes
misery.
Yeah.
before I can eat. Now,
Gerby says spread the pain. So everyone's
I would
kind of
love to
against
see you
you.
do it at once. To be honest.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be super. Oh, and also, just a heads up, everyone, our engineer finally came in.
He
Just
came
case-
in to watch me suffer.
He came in for Torture Tuesday, but when it sounded like the first hour of our show was in a wind tunnel, he was unavailable.
I fixed that remote.
So the problem was the desktop audio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They literally come in a coffin. Like
I know.
for your
'Cause
death.
I was getting ready to head out, and I'm like, wait, I could do this real quick. Like, I don't need to.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
stoked
No,
for this.
it works fine.
You could stand to turn up the volume a little bit, but we'll worry
On what?
on the stream.
Oh, what about the on air?
On air, I'll get.
Yeah, okay, because we need that needs to be
I
louder.
want to do that with headphones on. And
Yeah.
Really get it.
Greg
It
says
sounded good when I came in.
Greg says, I think you should chain the milk out of his reach with a combination lock.
What
and
did I
watch-
do to
and
you,
wa-
Greg?
And watch him try to figure it out.
What did I do to you?
Oh, no, that's a really good
Oh,
idea. I
what-
like that.
Greg, you're a superstar. Hey, Greg, DM us your mailing address, and we'll mail you a couple stickers to the Cotter and Marshall Show. You get a sticker for that. That's that's the best response of the day.
What do you say?
He said, put the milk in a combo lock and watch him figure it out while he's burning.
Oh no.
All
You
right,
are
guys.
not-
All right. We've been talking about this all morning. If
Mhm.
you're not watching the stream, and if you're in a place where you can, get on the stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, twitch.tv/Cotter Marshall. It's on the Rock 1061 Facebook page. It is on the Cotter Marshall YouTube page. So plenty of ways for you to watch this because it's time for our very first Torture Tuesday of the Cotter and Marshall Show.
This is really exciting stuff. So you actually lost a bet between the two of us. We were both in a fantasy football championship together.
Yeah.
Which 1 in a million shot. It just happened. And I bought these chips last year during the pandemic. We were just sitting around. I had nothing to do. I had extra cash on me. So the internet got me. So here we are. We decided to make the bet on whoever lost the championship would have to eat 2 one-chip challenges. Now, during the break on the live stream, we let listeners decide whether he would eat both of them, like at once, or we would spread out the pain between songs. So Cotter, everyone was like, spread the pain, which is hilarious and should be the name of your sex tape. But also, that's what you're doing. So you're going to eat one chip challenge right now.
Yeah.
We're going to hear the effects of that. We're going to go into Chevelle's new track, Self-Destructor, and we'll come back and you'll eat the next one. I'm excited about this, man. This is so exciting. Our boss is actually outside the studio window watching this just because he's excited about it.
Thank you for the milk. I appreciate that. So I'm looking at the chips. I found out where all the heat was. Look at that one chip.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. How dark that is.
Yeah.
That's where all of the heat is.
That's where hell lives. All right. So you ready for this?
No, I'm never ready for this. So I'm going to do this and then play a song.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute song.
Self-Destructor, Chevelle. I went over it. It's an incredible song. People are going to want to stick around.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to. I mean, that's what happens when you lose bets, bro.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna eat this. We'll watch me suffer, and then we'll hit the song. Come back and I'll do it
narrate
again.
it. I'm Morgan Freeman in this case.
Okay.
Hey, Craig, thanks for chiming in, buddy.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
It's so stale.
That was the stale one. You want some salsa?
It's so hard to chew. It is so stale.
Wow. Well, thank God you got your dentures in. Greg actually says on the stream, he goes, wait until he eats it and then remind Cotter that the chip looks like a scab. All right, so once again, I hope you guys are watching us. We stream live every single morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We are, just search The Cotter Marshall Show. Make sure to subscribe, follow us, all that stuff. Cotter, as the initial heat has hit, obviously, right?
God, yeah.
Speak in the mic. So automatically on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Oh, are you gonna puke? Dude, we need this for ratings. Please puke. Please puke. Everyone turn up your radios in your cars.
Okay. That ain't good. Oh, my God. Man, the heat is so bad.
Scale of 1 to 10. Is it 10? Is it 10? Is it that bad?
I'll say 8.
Okay, so that means you still got some room for improvement. This is excellent news. All right, so Cotter, why don't we go into a song right now, Chevelle's Self-Destructor, off their brand new album coming out here this coming Friday. And then we'll come back and Cotter will eat another one chip challenge.
Oh, fudge. Are you gonna puke? No, I don't think so yet. Just let me know so I can I'm sorry, I'm drinking milk. Let's go, all you guys. Just let me know so I can get a picture.
Greg says that the chip looks like a scab and has the same consistency as well.
Stop that.
Gerby is just crying laughing right now. This is fantastic. Guys, thanks once again for following along with us on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Thanks for everyone hanging around today. Make sure to follow along, like, subscribe, find us in all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram. We're all there at Cotter Marshall. Cotter, you've got another 4.5 minutes, and then we go back on the air, and you have to eat one more one chip challenge. Here, I'm gonna go to the wide shot here, so you guys can get a clear view of just how much pain this fella's in.
I can't talk. Oh, dear God.
Greg goes, I actually like Cotter. We ran the JCB mud run together years ago. This is how I treat peeps I like.
It's so bad. My tongue is on fire.
Yeah. I mean, those chips really do look like scabs. They look like you yank it right off your knee after it like dried for like almost a week. Yeah. And it's got like the little like deep red like pockets of blood in it. That's what those chips looked like, honestly. So you just ate an entire one of that. It's kind of gross. Don't touch your eyes, man. That's a friend. That's the friend in me saying, "Don't touch your eyes." No, we're just live on the live stream there.
I am taking a lot of pleasure in this, and I don't know why. I really like Cotter.
Don't take too much. You got a performance review coming up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Can I get you anything? Is there anything I can get you?
All right, our friend Stacy from Hot 98.3 is in studio, just hanging out with us, taking some pictures in between the live on air portions.
You are sweating. He has sweat pockets under his eyes.
Oh yeah. No, those are tears.
Oh,
Those are tears.
Is that what it is?
He's quite possibly crying right now.
I think he is.
Oh man, that is
Dude, fudge.
super fudge, bro. Super fudge. That's not the word he wants to say.
For picture purposes, can you lift up your glasses and let me get your eyes? Because you are crying. Oh, that's perfect. Don't move. Quit twitching.
I can't.
Okay.
Greg says, all that milk and one more chip to go. All right, so we still have 2.5 minutes, Cotter. 2.5 more minutes before you can even eat another one and refocus this pain. I mean, if you love to see a man absolutely torture himself, then Cotter is a good follow. Make sure to do so on Twitter at 1061 Cotter. Yeah, we'll definitely.
Here's the wide view. Can I put it in there somewhere?
Just message. Message me that picture. I'm gonna put it up at the Cotter Marshall Facebook page.
I got another one too. Don't worry. This is a good one. This one in particular, Marshall, is my favorite.
Those photos are excellent. Is that an iPhone 12?
No, it's a Note Ultra, Samsung.
Oh my!
You know how it's
Android
supposed
user.
to be done.
All right, was it Greg that said the curdled milk should? As I drink it, I think it's curdling in my mouth because of the heat.
Oh yeah,
It's
possibly.
so disgusting.
I think this should be Cotter's new selfie.
And actually, during this whole process, a gentleman named Craig said that his client, Voodoo Jack, would like to battle you in a wrestling match. This has already happened, Voodoo Joke. What are you saying? He goes, I think I just found the next Coastal Empire wrestling match for Cotter and my client, Voodoo Jack.
Is that the one with the kendo stick?
Or maybe he wants to team up with you. I'm not for sure. With this.
Going on? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I may puke over the second one.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
I'm stoked.
This is
Let me know
perfect.
so I get a picture, okay?
Yeah.
Just give me like a
Hey,
peace sign.
Hey, if you puke, you bring that garbage can up to the camera. You bring it up to don't you dare puke off camera, you son of a bitch.
I mean, the staleness of that just. I mean, you know just how some weird you get like a
Did
weird.
you cut the inside of your mouth anywhere? I wish you did.
That'd be worse. No, but I mean the staleness of it. It was just that dry and it's just like a gag reflex. Oh, damn! My tongue is still on fire.
You mean to open the break here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Less than a minute before we get on the air.
I really wish I wouldn't have given everybody the option to split it up. I wish I was just done eating this right now.
Honestly, I thought that was the dumbest thing you've done all day.
I love all you guys, but that was dumb on my part.
Yeah. The internet always is undefeated, man. They're flawless. So you doing that's on you.
All right, listen, whatever. I don't.
Oh, guys, it is Torture Tuesday here on the Cotter and Marshall Show on Rock 106.1. Cotter, let the internet decide if he should eat both chips at once, which I thought was a good idea, or he should eat one at a time and separate it by like a 5-minute song. And that's what the internet chose. You guys on our live stream, make sure that you watch us each and every morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Cotter, you've had one chip. It seems like the heat has subsided a little bit. You did drink about, I don't know, a quarter gallon of milk, 2% from Kroger, it looks like. But now you have one more chip to go. I don't know what you were thinking, man.
Well, I almost asked if I should wait until I'm done eating both before I drank milk, but I didn't. I said, screw all of you guys. I'm drinking milk because my tongue is still on fire right now. I mean, it's way less. I 100% way less, but my tongue is still on fire. That first one was so stale. And so dry in my mouth and the heat. And, I mean, there is almost like a gag reflex kicking in.
Mm-hmm. Are you nauseous? Would you say you're nauseous right now?
I can't say I'm nauseous, but I am, because now I'm talking about it, so I'm going to get in my head.
Right.
I'm scared I may puke this up.
Now, one of the watchers today on the live stream said that the chip looked like a scab. Do you think so?
You
do
can stop this
do you think
right
it looks
now.
like a scab?
It looks...
Like little pockets of, like, blood in there, like, gross, super dry, and just like yank it off all in one piece.
I mean, the whole chip. I mean, it's like, look at that. It's like death. It's like you took a chip. So it's like, they discovered the ceremonial chariot in Pompeii. Did you see this? Like almost like a full chariot in Pompeii.
No, okay.
So this is the chip they found with that chariot.
Sure.
Buried under years and centuries of ash and
Right.
volcano. They come up with this chip and they're like, that looks safe. We should eat this.
People love chips and salsa even then. So I mean, that's absolutely amazing. All right, so this is technically wrapping up Torture Tuesday, although Cotter will feel the effects for hours and hours afterwards. So let's go ahead. Let's eat that second chip from Pocky, the one chip challenge. 2 chips, less than 10 minutes from one another. Let's do this.
You said let's, so that sounds like a team effort. Does that mean you're taking one?
Well, no, the show's called the Cotter and Marshall Show. I'm supporting you as a friend.
God. Okay, once again, look at the level of death and despair on that little chip.
We someone on the live stream just said, so is Cotter saying that the chip is a piece of a gladiator's taint? Yeah, I think it is.
You know what? That may be the best way to sum up.
Wow.
The death. The
any hairs on it?
Chip challenge.
Any hairs?
It's curly. No, here we go. Sorry, popping there. All right, here we go. Gonna get this over with.
Second chip. Here we go.
God dang it, man! I don't
Torture
wanna throw
Tuesday.
Up. I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up.
Throw up on camera. That's all I'm asking. All right, there goes the second chip. Cotter has eaten every last remnant of the second Pocky one chip challenge. So this man.
Oh, it's stuck in my tooth. Oh no, get out of there! Oh, get out of there!
Wow, that's whoa, get out of there. Name a Cotter sex tape. So once again, Cotter said he may feel like he may have to puke. All I ask is bring the garbage can up so we can get that angle on camera. I mean, we're really trying to get ratings here. We're trying to really kick off the Cotter and Marshall show to the best content, to the widest audience possible. And this will really get us hits. So how you feeling? The heat kicking yet on the second chip? Oh.
It tastes so gross.
Is it less stale?
It's way less stale.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, the first chip somehow was open. We don't know how that happened.
It's so disgusting. The flavor of it, I mean, yes, it's a gladiator's taint. After like years worth of battles without showering.
Oh wow.
It tastes so disgusting.
Mm.
And I'm psyching myself up now too. Oh dang it!
Oh,
and I'm just holding it in my mouth because I don't want to swallow it. This is like the worst experience of my life.
Okay. So many terrible jokes you can make right now. Don't spit it up, man.
Sorry.
All right, so it looks like Cotter has mostly eaten the second Pocky one chip challenge. I feel like you're taking this one so much better. Uh-oh. Don't puke. You gonna puke?
No.
Oh. Okay, a little bit. Get the garbage can. Push it up. Oh, but puke on camera. Puke in front of the camera. Okay. All right. We have some new people chiming in. Okay. They feel good about this.
Okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah,
okay.
I think I'm okay.
Our engineer is pouring some milk.
I'm sorry.
For Cotter. Okay. All right. No, you are pulling this off. I'm actually surprised. The first chip got you what? Much worse.
The first chip was way worse. The second one, I don't know if my the senses, my taste buds are just numb after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
That second one was not nearly as bad.
Okay.
The taste of it though. Oh, dang, there it is.
The taste not great. Okay, so you out of 5 stars, would you give Pocky's one chip challenge?
-5.
No, okay, negative. Okay, woo.
One taste. I mean, and the taste of it, and like I said, I was psyching myself so much thinking I may puke that it was just hard to swallow it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so gross.
Well, all right. Well, how about this? Let's we'll obviously continue on the live stream with your reactions, but you seem like you've pulled off this. Okay. Well, you seem like you've pulled off this second chip much better. I thought you were gonna puke there. Let's go ahead and we'll jump into break here, but make sure you're following along with us on the live stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. You can find those the links at the website, but also you can just search the Cotter and Marshall Show. The Torture Tuesday continues on the live stream.
It's just so disgusting.
Stay on camera. Stay on camera.
Sorry.
Oh, what am I doing? I have this. All right, so here we go. Back with the wide shot with Cotter.
I feel so bad. Whoever's going to sit in the studio next, because there is one chip or challenge dust everywhere.
Nathan says tomorrow's show from the bathroom, Wicked Wednesday. Yes. 100%. Wow, man, you really took that second chip so much better than that first. Honestly, I thought I was crossing my fingers underneath the desk that you would puke. Maybe there's still a chance.
I don't know what. I don't know why. I honestly, I mean, okay, my mouth.
Now I'm starting to wonder if you actually ate the second chip. Did you have like a stunt chip hidden underneath the desk, spray painted black?
No.
What's the worst thing about doing these chip challenges and actually drinking milk instead of eating ice cream is you are like 30 pounds heavier throughout the rest of the day. You were so gutted and full of milk.
I've only drank half a gallon.
Almost half a gallon, yeah. You're going to feel great for the rest of the day. The milk.
So the heat from the second one is kicked in a little. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it was way easier to eat. And I don't know why. I mean, heat wise.
Are you handling it better inside though, or is it really messing up your insides?
It won't hit my insides until later.
Yeah. Cotter, I mean, at this point, Cotter's got somewhere in between 45 minutes and 3 hours before the second heat hits. The thing is, he did eat about 45 minutes prior to eating this. So, I don't know. There is a chance his stomach could start digesting those chips pretty quickly. I mean, second heat may hit you while we're doing Marshall's Music News to wrap up the show.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. No.
Nathan says, you already burned out your mouth on the first one. So Greg says, give him a beer. That'll help. We actually do have a beer. You want a beer? I can get you a beer.
No, I'm good now.
All right.
No, thank
water is the worst
Water,
thing you can drink.
water.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not professionals like you. All right. Well, if you're not going to puke, I'm going to go back.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Thanks for your support.
I'm glad you're okay. If you need anything, you just let me know.
The last thing Cotter is okay. All right, so we do have some pictures, not only with the live stream too. We have pictures of what happened to Cotter, so we will definitely post those up in a gallery later on our social media. So make sure to check those out. And of course, we're new. We're going to say it a lot. We are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch every single morning.
Mm-hmm.
If you search the Cotter and Marshall Show on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, all of them, we're all there. You can find all the links right now over at rock1061.com as well. Just hit the new lineup banner, and we've put all the links there. So you'll be able to find us everywhere and follow along with us. Man, you handled this really, really well. I'm kind of stunned right now.
I'm shocked. I can't say it's not hot. My mouth's on fire. I'm trying not to cuss it off.
Mm-hmm. Greg says tequila. I should have thought of that before. Tequila, do you think that would help?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Help puking, maybe, sure. Yeah. No, it's weird because, 100%. That second one was not nearly as bad heat-wise.
All right, so we got about 90 seconds before we jump back into the show.
You'll get another song. You got a song.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The elements are different colors now that I'm not used to.
Purple is songs.
Gotcha. All right, well, we got some time. So Cotter is recovering. So I'll ask you guys, all of everyone watching right now, the end of Torture Tuesday. Once again, we've bought the game Answer the Internet. What it is the game from Barstool Sports where they have the most ridiculous questions. So let's ask you guys, Greg, Nathan, everyone watching right now, would you rather cure cancer, prove aliens are real, or prove ghosts are real? So cure cancer, aliens, or ghosts are real?
Cure cancer, man.
Cure cancer seems like that's some legendary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever cures, like, essentially, once we get to the point where you can like take a pill that looks like an aspirin and it just cures all cancer, no matter what you have, stage 4 or stage 1, or I don't know however cancer is rated. That is the ultimate go down in history guy. So I'll cure cancer. Although aliens would be pretty stoked to prove that are real, because you'd probably have to like get one on camera and be like, "Yo, this is Jerry, the alien."
Have a sit down interview. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying, altruistically cure cancer for giggles, aliens. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think cancer would be big pharma would kill you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Aliens would be cool, man. I mean, ghosts. Everyone We're in Savannah. I think everyone knows that, ghosts are real to a point, depending on what you think. But yeah, I'm gonna go Cancer 1, Aliens 2. And they're really close. They are really close. Ghosts, they're like a distant 27. All right, so what do we got right now? We got some Godsmack, and then we're going into
Do you want any of these boxes?
No, I don't need the boxes from the One Chip Challenge. First story we'll go into is Brent Smith and Zach Myers. They're doing a string of acoustic shows, so we'll hit up on where they're going to be. Not super close to here. There's one date that's sort of drivable. But yeah. I'm still mad Shinedown had to cancel their show just prior to the pandemic. Real bum that we didn't get those guys in town. Brent Smith was going to come and do some cool stuff with us in studio. We had a fun year planned last year, and obviously that went to the way of the dodo bird. Maybe if we release the info on aliens, they will give us a cure for cancer. That's actually a solid idea. Cotter should know the truth. The stale chip was open because Marshall teabagged it. I wish I would have thought of that.
You don't want that anywhere near your junk.
No, honestly, those were sealed. Those had stickers on each side. I mean, I opened it live on the stream so you guys could check it out, and that was weird. That was open like that. I guess it just kind of popped open somewhere in the process.
I'm gonna regret drinking this much milk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've made a huge mistake today.
I really did.
You made a huge mistake losing fantasy football championship to me, just because I get to gloat over you for an entire season, and now 2 chips and drinking a half a gallon milk. Just not great. Nathan still says hot nuts. Yeah, actually, funny enough, we will do a hot nut challenge pretty quickly here in the next few weeks. We've teamed up with the guys at the Death Nut Challenge. They have some weird ones. They have like a peanut brittle hot challenge, which we've never done before. So I think that'll probably be the next one. So we'll probably do that. And we're going to jump off. We'll come back on.
If you didn't get the live stream earlier, you missed out. Oh. So I've drank. I so regret my decision. I've drank so much milk. I mean, seriously, look at this, guys, on stream. I've drank half a gallon of milk, legitly.
2%.
Gross. And it has kept my mouth cool, and now my mouth is on fire right now.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about that coming out. I don't know which end it's going to happen yet.
Yeah, all I say, if you, for some reason, you puke after the show today, can you make sure you're filming yourself in some form or fashion? I mean, we need this content. Like I said, we're a brand new show here at Rock 106.1, the first ever local show here on Rock 106.1 in the history of this radio station, which is 20 years old. I mean, this is big news. I need you to puke on camera, man.
I'll do what I can, but
oh.
Sorry.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, with that, let's dive into some Marshall's music news. The best intro you could ever give me. Shinedown, the guys at Shinedown, Brent Smith and Zach Myers. Of course, you know them for the fact that they've actually teamed up and they put out like acoustic albums called Smith and Myers. Now, they put out a double album during the pandemic, and now they're hitting the road to, I don't know, support it in a small way. They're going to do a string of road dates in May. So they're going to hit up May 18th. They'll be in Nashville. They'll follow that up with Kansas City, Green Bay, Madison, Cincinnati, Wichita, and the closest date currently, I can imagine them extending this. They're going to play in Birmingham, Alabama at the Avondale Brewing Company. That sounds like a show I want to go to.
Why can't we get them at a brewing company here in town?
Yeah, I mean,
then at Southbound would be awesome.
Southbound would be absolutely incredible. So Smith and Myers going out and finally supporting their shows, I'm sure in a very safe, socially distanced way. But it's exciting that we're actually starting to see some people tour. Obviously, Adelita's Way will be here in Savannah next Friday. Steel Panther at the end of April. So pretty excited for this. And hopefully they do make their way around to Savannah because, honestly, Shinedown knows us.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
All right, we got more Marshall's music news coming up. Here is Smith and Myers It's not mad enough. Cotter and Marshall show. Rock 106.1.
Rock 106.1. Greg says the milk is bubbling in his stomach like a yogurt consistency lava. He's a monster. You're gonna say he's a dick. He's a dick.
You're on fire, Greg. Like my insides.
Like his inside and all of his insides. Oh man. All right. Well, guys, thank you once again for hanging with us today. It's been a roller coaster of a show. From the audio on our stream not working this morning. Well, not working, being terrible this morning. Follow that up with Torture Tuesday. Snoop Dogg joined us, oddly enough. And now we're wrapping up the show with Marshall's Music News. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to do About Last Night. We'll have Marshall's Music News. We'll have Chicks on Dudes, a brand new segment. We'll have Mac from Bob 106.9 join us live in studio to answer your questions. So we'll have some questions set up. And, of course, in the future, you'll be able to message us your questions that Mac can answer just in case you want that to happen for you. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
You okay there with it, bud?
The heat's gone.
For now, it is.
I'm looking at my future over the next few hours. I think I know what it's going to be like, and I'm dreading.
Yeah.
So dreading this.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have drank all that milk.
Milk was a bad choice.
No. Can you imagine though? Thank you to Aaron, our boss. Glad he was listening, because how bad would it be right now? It would. I'm sorry, I'm disappointing listeners and viewers, because it would have been so much better for you guys if I didn't have this milk and I'm still just sitting here.
Craig says the heat is gone and now it is just disappointment.
It's so true. I'm so disappointed in my decisions right now.
Outstanding stuff. Well, I mean, like we said, the show only gets better as time goes on, and this is pretty great. I mean, we're setting a bar here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Walk it off, man. Walk it off. With that, let's dive into another question, guys. Why not?
Got about 1 minute.
Answer the internet, guys. Would you rather orgasm every time you hear All Star by Smash Mouth, or
yes,
or
yes,
wait. Shh. Or hear All Star every time you orgasm? Would you rather orgasm every time? I'm gonna know. I would rather just hear All Star every time I orgasm, because it would make me feel good. I mean, like I just did a good job, whether I was by myself or with someone else. I'd be like,
"Hey man, you're an all-star."
I just orgasmed. Yeah.
All right, we got 30 seconds.
Get a towel.
I seriously still feel bad for whoever's in this studio next. We do share this studio with multiple stations. I think there is one chip challenge dust everywhere.
You're not going to clean up after yourself? You're a monster.
I tried to.
You're like a bad roommate. You're terrible.
I'll do something, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to get it all. Somebody's going to put their hand in something and then get like one chip challenge dust in their eye.
Yeah, I mean, is there like can you get like in trouble for that?
I don't know. They know what they're getting into coming in the studio after us. It's their on their own.
Not only is there a stink in here, there's definitely an option for us to or for them to get hurt. All right, it's now time to move on with Marshall's Music News. There wasn't a lot of like great news out there. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that'll come down later on this afternoon, but it's just a heavy month for like rock star birthdays. So I thought, you know what? Let's just run through a little list real quick. Today, and today only, 59 years old. Happy birthday, John Bon Jovi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. He's getting old. Does he still own that Arena Football League up in Philly?
I don't know.
I think he does.
He still looks good for his age.
He looks great.
Yeah.
He looks great. He's a man who has really done well for himself with the amount of plastic surgery money one could get. Jason Newsted, formerly Metallica, is 58 this coming Thursday.
Wow, 58?
Yeah, 58.
Damn.
Ben from Breaking Benjamin is 43 this month. Jeff Ament is 58 on the 10th. He's almost 60 years old, the basis of Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Vinnie Paul would have been 57 on the 11th of this month. Sorry to drag down the segment. David Draymond is 48 years old. He looks way older.
You think so?
I mean, look, think about it this way. Mark Hoppus of Blink-182, he's 49 on the 15th. Mark is older than David Draymond.
So I wouldn't have guessed David Draymond was that old, but I would never have guessed Mark was older.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And, Billy Corgan, he's 54 on St. Patty's Day.
He looks it.
Steven Tyler is 76 on March 26th. But Angus Young, the dude who dresses up as a schoolboy in AC/DC, he is 66 on March 31st.
He is 10 years younger than Steven Tyler?
Well, I mean, ish. Yeah, 7 years. 7 years.
He looks 20 years older, and
Yeah.
Steven Tyler looks old.
Well, I mean, Steven Tyler's had a lot of work done.
That's true.
Yeah, so, I mean, happy birthday to all of our March rock star dudes this month. Once again, Marshall's Big News, a little short. So we threw in some birthdays. Why the hell not?
Yeah, I would have never guessed. I would have guessed Angus was in his 70s.
Angus looks old as dirt.
Oh, yes.
Stunningly, yeah. Gerby, thank you so much for those kind words. Yeah, we're excited to do the morning show and, be dumbasses every single morning and get paid for it. Nathan says, going back from that question we asked earlier, orgasm every time, I'll bet it could end up in some awkward situations.
I mean, yeah, you're hearing that like in the dentist's office now. Getting your teeth done. Oh, does that all start? No.
Once again, for anyone who may not have heard it, would you rather orgasm every time you hear All Star by Smash Mouth or hear All Star every time you orgasm? I choose the later.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's just the safest option.
Yeah, it's just like a celebration song.
Yeah.
It's, like the Blackhawks, every time they score a goal, they play Chelsea Danger. Like, it's just like, that's my Chelsea Danger. Just every time I orgasm, though. Greg's throwing out links. I feel like this is a trap, but
don't click on it.
I'll click on it after the show, Greg. I feel like that's a trap, buddy.
So my stomach is starting to tingle.
Oh no. Really? It's hitting you this quick?
Well, I mean, it's not pain sitting. I mean, seriously, last time it was 15, 20 minutes before it just killed me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely there's tingling. I mean, it's not pain yet. So the question. So here's the. Supposed to take my dog to doggy daycare at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some time. If I don't take care of business early, do I cancel doggy daycare and not risk the 20-minute drive out there?
Ooh.
I mean,
I would have to feel pretty content in knowing that the pain is behind me before I could leave the house. Because, I mean, when the pain hits you, you're essentially just sitting on a toilet.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen down there. Craig, I agree. I Just Had Sex by the Lonely Island would be a much better song after you orgasm. But you know what? Sometimes you just you roll with the Smash Mouth and you die by the Smash Mouth. All right, so the last Marshall's Music News story of the day is going to be about the Download Festival. It is an incredibly popular, huge festival that happens in England every year. Happens in the month of June. Got canceled last year for obvious reasons, and now we have some more not great news in regards to it. So we'll talk about that here, I don't know, in about 5-ish minutes. And that'll wrap up the show for today. Like we said, tomorrow we'll do About Last Night in the 6 o'clock hour, breaking down the biggest stories of today, tomorrow morning. In the 7 o'clock hour, we'll take your calls. We'll also talk to Mac from Bob 106.9. She's going to be a part of our new segment, Chicks on Dudes. It's chicks answering questions on and about dudes.
So she'll be our first official in-studio guest.
Right, yeah. Stacy kind of came in earlier. She wasn't a guest. We're going to bar her actually from the studio for now on.
She gets the Jake Thompson treatment.
Yeah, and then in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll play Trivia, Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Brought to you by our close personal friends over at the,
Little Bastard
Distillery. Very close, very personal. And then we'll do some Marshall's Music News as well tomorrow. Oh, and I guess I can switch back to our standard shot there. There we go. All right, this is the final stretch, man. You made it. Congratulations, Cotter. You just the look of despair on your face is outstanding.
Well, it's like, and maybe, I don't know. Knock on wood. It was the least bad Hot Torture Tuesday challenge I've done. So I'm sorry to you guys for watching because it wasn't nearly as bad as some others.
Maybe you're just really good at heat challenges now.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean,
even after taking the last few months of not doing any, maybe you're just great.
I don't know.
You're the Michael Jordan of hot challenges.
It scares me. I'm worried. I'm worried that the other shoe's going to drop.
Oh, it's going to. Right
time.
now, just imagine those one-chip challenges are like floating on top of about a half gallon of milk. And once the milk makes its way through your body, they're just going to sit there, and then your stomach is going to churn them into little bits, reigniting the fire that was once in your mouth inside of your body.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
I mean, at least I didn't bring up that it looked like a scab.
that was yeah. No,
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up as soon as I had it in my mouth. Makes me feel so much better.
Name your sex tape. Thanks for bringing that up once it was Oh, good Lord, guys. All right, how are we looking over there?
We've got 3 minutes to go song.
All right, 3 minutes. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm scared how I mean it sucked. It was
Right.
bad.
No.
I'm not trying to say it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'm worried because the recovery, just that initial recovery was too quick.
Right.
I mean, I get it. I drank a crap ton of milk.
Yeah. I mean, I think the realization of a very uncomfortable afternoon is probably ahead of you.
Oh,
But
yeah.
You deal with hot challenges much better after the fact than I do because, dude, after I do a heat challenge, I feel like that movie Alien where the little alien bursts out of your stomach or your body.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like after every single hot challenge I do. But sometimes you walk off like nothing was wrong.
The worst two were the last one chip that I did with Catfish and the time both of you and I did the Death Nut together.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the one where I was in the bathroom here at the radio station worried for my life because that was after I thought I could leave to head downtown because somebody needed something, and I got in my car and tried to drive, and we're right here, on Mole Boulevard, and I got up to Abercorn, and I realized I'm going to crap myself if I try to go downtown. So I turned at Abercorn, turned by B-Dubs, sped through the Kroger parking lot just to get back to the radio station, and I sat on the toilet, and I'm sorry, guys, I know, for about 20, 25 minutes. And then I seriously just laid in the studio on the floor with my pants undone because I was just in so much pain.
Papa Joshua says, heads up for my Twitch streamer. Twitch may try to ban you for vomiting on stream.
We didn't, but good to know.
But he says, so be careful. Thank you for
That's
that.
a thing. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
We'll have to check into that.
Thank you for the heads up on that. I will vomit off screen.
Yeah. We'll teach you, Twitch. Can't take our stream down.
Oh.
You think vomiting would be a positive thing? It's a very human thing to vomit. We're not doing weird sexual stuff. We're just doing hot challenges where, we almost vomit.
I mean, I have vomited twice because of Torture Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm. I think I vomited once when I drank the Savannah River water.
Okay, then you puked in the beer mile.
Oh, well,
we
yeah,
both puked in the beer mile.
I puked a lot on the beer mile.
You had it bad in the beer mile.
Yeah.
Then I puked in when I drank the prune juice out of your shoe.
Oh, yeah. So once again, I think most of these videos are on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But we did a beer mile where we chugged ciders.
Yeah, because we wanted to puke, so we figured ciders would get the job done, and they did.
And highly carbonated.
All right, guys, we got 30. We'll be right back. Don't forget to check out the live stream if you missed it today. Don't worry, going to do it every day. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you do on all of the social media platforms. Do it.
Yeah, we are there for you. Actually, sorry, before we jump into the last bit of Marshall's music news, we have a follower here on our live stream. Says, now that Cotter has settled down, you should get him ready for baseball season by spinning around on a bat and trying to run. I think that would be a great idea. You just see the disappointment in your face. I mean, it is almost baseball season.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we just also found out that if we puke on camera on Twitch, we may lose our channel. So do we really want to take that risk?
I don't know.
Think
Well,
so.
I mean, that's not confirmed. That's from another.
Oh, he's a Twitch user, though. So, I mean, he probably knows his stuff.
Oh, well, maybe. Okay, well, we'll look into that. But, we'll puke off camera for now. All right, let's wrap up the show today with Marshall's music news. The very popular Download Festival, it's in England, has now been canceled for 2021.
That sucks.
Now, last year, it was supposed to be headlined by Kiss, Iron Maiden, and System of a Down. Instead, they did like a live stream thing, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But this year, it was supposed to be Kiss, Iron Maiden, and I think someone else. They didn't announce, but of course, that's been now canceled. But they have already set the 2022 lineup of the Download Festival, obviously. But Kiss is going to be a part of it again. Iron Maiden's going to be a part of it again. And then it's going to be followed up by Biffy Clyro as your third headliner for the Download Festival in England. It's going to happen next year in June. So unfortunately, Download Festival, if you want to travel overseas, which some of you may, that's not going to happen this year because the show is officially, unfortunately, canceled.
All right, guys, that's it. Show number 2. Thank you guys for being part of it, as always, especially everybody here since day one. We do appreciate that.
Day one being yesterday.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody was here for that. They've been through all of it. You're going to be here hopefully until the end of it all. Lots of calls tomorrow. Trivia, Marshall's music news. Mac is coming by, our first official guest in studio. So it should be a great show tomorrow. We'll talk to you at 6 o'clock. Don't forget to get to the stream during the show. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Now, Eric Andre, sing us out. There we go.
All right, guys, that's it for the show today. Thanks for hanging around once again. Tomorrow, 6 a.m., like Cotter said, trivia about last night. We'll take your phone calls. Mac will be in here for Chicks on Dudes, which is a great new segment. We had a lot of fun testing that the other day. So we'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Then, of course, if you haven't already, like us on all the social media channels. You can find all the links over at rock1061.com.
Thank you, guys.